We take a trip. It's in a book. It's reading railroad. The reading railroad. Check. Check, 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 check. I want everyone to put your fucking seatbelts on. I'm gonna introduce y'all to fucking Harry Potter. Yeah. So, I'm guessing everyone can read, for fuck's sake. Hey, what's up, killer? So, I've been seeing a lot of shit. I've been seeing a whole lot of shit. Hold on. I gotta fix something right quick. I'm gonna let some of y'all get off in here, man. Y'all can read, right? Torment, deprive, mutilate, and kill. What does that mean, sir? Those are all words synonymous with the desensitization. Tiffany Marie. The desensitization. Put a 1 in the chat if you feel comfortable saying that you are a DV survivor, please. Please, please, please. If you're a survivor of abuse or you're doesn't even have to be DV. It could be an assault by a man to a woman. Put 1 in the chat if you feel comfortable saying that. Okay. So, are we not desensitized? Are we desensitized now, ladies? Are we desensitized? I hope y'all are not desensitized. Please never become desensitized. Now, a few of the things that I'm going to cover this evening, people are going to have a rebuttal probably. And they might say, oh, well, Benny, you've done this. And oh, Benny, you've done that. Yeah. Sometimes it bees like that, right? So, I want to start out with a few vocabulary words. But before I do that, I want to do this. I want to, well, shoo-wee. I want to read a couple of things that I've prepared. These things that I've prepared, they come from the great minds of Fizzle and Tiffany Marie. You people keep saying Quentin is a murdered child. How do you know that? How do you know Quentin has been murdered? You keep saying that. How do you know? You can't. Unless you do, then that would be a problem. No one has seen anyone do anything to baby Quentin. But let me tell you what they have seen. They have seen Dolly Vision assault yet another woman online. Now, let me be very clear. The way that the court papers fall, it seems like Dolly has now assaulted dos hermanos in less than about 90 days. Okay. Dolly, you did make skin on skin contact in a violent manner. I think you know you deserve what happened to you, sir. Now, this is not a group of protesters, and I'm going to show you what I mean. This is a group of rioters. Breeze, thank you so much for your contribution this evening, Queen. You know what means the world to us, baby. We finna do a deep dive. I mean, we finna jump in the bushes. I'm finna show you the actual bushes. But before I do that, let's be very clear about what it is we're dealing with here. We're gonna do a little vocab, okay? Now, we're gonna take our time this evening, right? So, I want everyone to be very clear. And I will preface things as I go along and put a little extra context into them if they need it. Okay. Oh, yeah, we finna get in them bushes, bye. We finna get in them. We finna dive in your fucking bushes. All right. Now, definition of a protest or protestor is to express a statement or action of disapproval or objection to something. Example: the Hungarian team lodged an official protest. Or to express an objection to what somebody has said or done. Example: to declare something firmly and empathetically in the face of stated or implied doubt or in response to an accusation. Minus due fucking process. Not to be confused with the rioter. What's the rioter? Oh, geez. So a riot is one of a group of people who behave in a violent way in a public place, often disguised as a protest. Shoo wee, baby. Ooh wee. I guarantee you, hygiene isn't the middle name to fucking rioter. Take a look at it. For fuck's sake. You've got Kate, the Vegas hooker. You've got Dolly, the habitual alleged woman beater. BHB, she's allegedly a cocaine addict in recovery, just lacking a real conviction. No. I don't mean a conviction to stop. I mean a legal conviction. Shit, yeah. If you line them fucking DVs that been dropped. Now, let me tell you something. In the men's world, if he's got a bunch of DV cases against him, but he doesn't have any convictions, well, you know, all these little old ladies on the internet, they just run around and say, oh, yeah, the abuser knows just how to get her to take the fucking charges down, right? It's what Don did to Candace. That's what the fuck Betty did to her ex-husband, allegedly. Okay? No, I'm not fucking pussyfooting around here. Like, the bitch broke into some shit and got caught with drugs, a scale, and some fucking Go Fast pills. I didn't make it up. It's not slanderous, libel, or defamatory. It's just very abrasive. It's called the truth. For fuck's sake. It comes for free, but it stands forever, even when, when the world's on fire. So now we got a firm grasp on what the fuck the difference between a protest, a protestor, and a rioter is. Guess what? Probably the men in prison that try to protest, they might get assaulted by the ones that riot. Okay, moving forward, we got to we got a handlebar grip on this thing, and I don't mean handlebar in terms of one of Molly's fucking pills. I mean the thing you steer with and shit. All right, moving forward. This is the official Chatham County. The fuck is that? Whatever kind of weird ass thing that is. Okay. Now, oh yeah, this is from right now. Like about how the fuck long ago was this shit? 1 hour ago. Let me read it though first because it hits different when I read it. It says, uh, Big Boil Betty and Bam Bam Rubble and Kate Vegas trick. Here's your sign. Oh yeah, Jimmy Jams. He gets a special extra sign to go with that big red spot on his house when you search for sex offenders in his area. Dolly's house has the pox. Oh yeah, we have helped law enforcement come up with some new measures going to be implemented ASAP. For those of you in, well, some of you in Southern Virginia that don't read too well, and I don't know, try to have relations with your family and shit. Like it actually happens in Virginia and it actually happens at Dolly's house, for fuck's sake. Hey, Virginia, I don't make the rules. I just report them. It is this guy right here that makes all of you look bad. I mean, for fuck's sake, it's incestuous and it's got a web toe, for fuck's sake. The next thing that we expect to find out of this situation is this fool is going to shoot off a gun and find oil while he's tying his hemp rope belt looking ass. Holy shit. All right, here we go. It says since October 12th, 2022, when the first YouTuber, we'll call them U-Lube, U-Lube protesters arrived, we have responded to over 50 calls for service in the 500 block of Buckhalter Road, and we have made multiple arrests. The most epic of them was today, though. Okay, exactly. I mean, look at the time spread between this shit. I mean, the fucking stack is somebody's on the same shit with their fingers as Molly is with her fucking chin strap. Moving forward, this is taking precious resources away from our department. Ooh, excuse me. At a time when we are focused on the most massive investigation. Let me rerun that shit. Wah, wah. And this is in Ryan Upchurch fashion. You guys know how he does all that weird shit. The most massive investigation in the history of the Chatham County Police Department. Fuck you mean? Ooh-wee. Follow that up right really quick with some rapid fire that says many of the people claiming to want justice for Quentin have turned his tragic and heartbreaking case into a money-making fucking circus. They omitted the fucking, I put it back in there because I know they actually had it in there. I know you guys can't see it, but it's one of them little upside down triangle things with the word fucking in between making and circus. As it goes on to say, they have made it impossible. Hold on. Whoa. In terms of everything in life on earth being fucking possible, like I could shoot a basketball from here with a slingshot. It ain't got enough juice on it and hit a hole in one golf shot with a basketball all the way, I don't know, in New Orleans, Louisiana. That's about, about 400 fucking miles, right? That's possible. Hey, it's possible. No, 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 no. He said right here, they have made it impossible for those who live in the area to enjoy the peace and tranquility of their homes. This is unacceptable, and this has to stop. You go right on to say, I mean, immediately, it's almost like he's thinking for me. He says, over the next few days, we will be unveiling some measures to limit the disruption to this small community. Neighbors have had to endure more than their fair share of noise, vulgarity, and police presence over the last 3 weeks. Oh, Jesus. He said, over the last 3 weeks. Ooh-wee, baby. And then I can't read the other one. Oh, wait. I do know what it says. What it says is that they're going to be implementing ASAP some new measures in order to help the people that stay in that small bedroom community stay the course. Ooh, I'm here to let you know I may or may not be responsible for that new design. Oh, shit. Moving forward. Yikes. This is where it gets dangerous. Oh, no. Dolly's already beat up his quota of women for today, so all of you are safe. I mean, my channel. Yes. Showing this sort of depravity could, in fact, get me terminated. I'm willing to run the risk. I'm willing to put it all on the line. I'm willing to push all the chips forward. Here we go. Yes, I think we shall continue. But before we do that, shoo-wee, baby. You know, oh, Mr. Dahmer. And I don't mean Jeffrey. For fuck's sake, we'll get to him. I mean his old man. Shit up a pole. This guy took his son around to pick up Jody's favorite meal, which is roadkill, and help him dissect and explore the very anatomy of animals. But wait! They were already deceased. They had already been the proverbial animal in the headlight. They had already outlived the usefulness that God had designed for them. However, these animals that we will be talking about next did not. Trigger warning. For fuck's sake. Forgot to run that. I'm such a dick. All right. So, it looks like the case type was a felony. Not surprising at all, stupido. Crime type. Looks to be a reiteration. They could have just did one of these, right? And just said felony once. I dig it. Keep them busy. In the county of Leon. That's very interesting. The offense date. Well, for holy fuck's sake, it's almost 13 years to the day. Lacking 2 months. It's actually like 12 years and 10 months to the day. Okay. What does that mean, folks? Well, shit. Means this shit happened when he was a fucking kid. Oh, I guess Dolly's got a little serial killer in him, for fuck's sake. The offense description is conservation, which is actually, this charge is the exact opposite of fucking conservation. Shoo-wee. Torment, deprive, mutilate, and kill. Now you see the case number, folks. It's A0020. And no, this ain't no fucking James Bond shit. This is far from that, people. But look at the case number. It ends in a 00. 00, negative. And we're going to run over here really quick and we're going to look at the 001. For fuck's sake. It's a whole nother animal charge. Oh, Jesus. Felony, of course. It's a reiteration. We could have yet again had another one of these. But again, keep their fingers busy. Because I tell you what, it seems like when these motherfuckers type in information, all they do is get it wrong. But I give them props because they got it right this time. The offense code is 828.12, paragraph 2. Oh. And the description of the charge is to cause cruel death, pain, and suffering. Jesus. Sounds just like some fucking shit Bill Cosby would do. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. We had a no-low contender. He's guilty, for fuck's sake. Of course he is. This one here, he was adjudicated guilty. Now, charges, State 11410. It sounds like old Dolly went stabby on something that belonged to someone else that may or may not have had a collar on it, for fuck's sake. I don't know. I don't know how you get caught doing this shit with wild animals. Holy shit, Jeffrey Dahmer didn't. But I'm guessing maybe some of this shit had a chip in it, or maybe had one of those jangly collars with a bell and a rabies tag on it moving forward. Oh, shit. Now, come to the very interesting part of the reading railroad here. We get to this part right here where we're like, What constitutes assault, actually, for fuck's sake? What constitutes what constitutes assault in the state of Georgia?
According to the App Law Firm, LLC, in Georgia, assault is defined as when an individual acts in a way that makes another person reasonably frightened that they will be violently harmed. It is also defined as when a person attempts to physically injure someone else.
That's what constitutes assault in fucking the state of Georgia. In the corridor, as they have been known to call it. Now, I'm not going to sit here and rightly tell you that I know exactly how many fucking times this man been guiltyized for putting his hands on a woman. I can tell you, I think the count is 8-0 in his weight class. Yes, Dolly has never been, he is TBE, just like Floyd Mayweather. He's the best ever. He's never lost a fight to a woman and or a man because, for fuck's sake, he doesn't engage in those. Moving forward. So, Justin. Oh, no, this was Betty. I was going to say one of you. I thought it was Bam Bam Rubble. No, but this fool right here, man. Hey, will you put some fucking sleeves back on, homie? Moving forward. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This is another thing I want to point out. This shit happened on this. Some of this shit did happen on Justin's stream. That's a Justice for All. Pardon me. Justice for All tried to snatch his video down so that nobody could get it. What does that mean? That means he tried to conceal the assault of Dolly Vision on a woman that was exactly almost his same size, but much stronger than him. I mean, did you see it? Oh, no. We're going to see it right here. They got what they wanted. They got exactly what they wanted. Look at my girl. That motherfucker, she's right up. Way to go, chat. Man, is it Chatham or Chatham? It don't matter. No, let me tell you what happened. Oh, shit. Oh, God. So Dolly was on the phone with me before all this shit went down. And I was just really just giving him the old ramrod, if you will. And with said ramrod, he hung up on me and he immediately went and got involved in this shit with this poor lady here. Meanwhile, this poor lady, let me give you a little backdrop on her. This poor lady also, she don't think I don't remember who she is. I do. She threatened Tiffany Marie's life one time. Yeah. So I don't really want to say what goes around comes around and then comes right back around, but that's not what I'm gonna say. For fuck's sake, this is her. For fuck's sake, Tiffany's my friend. So hail the queen, looking ass. This fucking microphone, I'm sick of it. All right. Oh, YouTube penis, right? Here we go. Now, what I want you, what you got to remember is, oh, Dolly, we're going to call him Folly for tonight. Oh, Folly Dolly, he comes around this fucking thing fully erected, right? Even probably got a little of the testosterone left in his body, making him stand upright, kind of like the apes did.
Jail right now.
What's the difference? So, the pedo sympathizer, he comes around the end of the fucking doohickey here. And look how he's standing. And I don't mean doohickey, the dumbass that hangs out with the fucking frizzle frazzle neighbor. Look at this fucking dude, for fuck's sake. Holy shit. He ain't bending down. Like, I'd swear to you, one of my legs couldn't fit in all of his jeans. Watch this shit. Now, he's slightly starting to bend over. No. Not like he did in jail. I mean, bend over and grab this poor lady's fucking equipment right here. Now, you're going to see that when this lady stands up, she's basically looking Dolly in the face. Meanwhile, there's this interplanetary galactic struggle to get this fucking bullhorn. And Dolly's such a fucking bitch, he couldn't even snatch the bullhorn out the old lady's hand. what in the good night team strategy are we looking at? I'm thinking the wrong bitch went around the end of the hood. Dolly, you should have sent a real bitch around there to get that motherfucker, homie. Oh, shit. Look, she stands up like a motherfucking cattail in a swamp with not enough water in it. That bitch stands up like the wind went right up her back. And she's looking Dolly right in the facial area. Oh, God. Jeez. You know they had to get a step stool to get this fool to start at 0 on the thing that counts behind you when they book you in jail. Hell yeah. Dolly's in the negative. To get on Dolly's level, even tall people have to get on a fucking ladder that goes backwards. Make that make sense. I don't even know. But this is a sad state of affairs. Holy shit. You know what? This is the only woman that's been actually in Jimmy Jam's weight class. Watch him. No. Easy there, Dolly. Easy, killer. What I want you to pay attention to is that when it becomes very clear to Dolly that does not have the estrogen to pull this fucking thing away from this lady, he flinches like a little brother who has a bigger brother who's been charged with an incestuous sex conduct. Holy fuck, let me show you. You're going to love this shit. Let's start calling you the flinch master, homie. God damn. And let me point out, I, as a man who does not have a habitual record of beating on women, allegedly, if a woman were to raise her hand up to me like this, there just ain't no good reason why I would even flinch, because I don't live a life where I'm used to getting hit on by women because I hit them first. Watch. You see him? He flinched. He turned his whole body to her like she had the Mike Iron Tyson knockout punch. Watch. You see him flinch? He's like, ah. That's what pussies do when the heat's coming. They turn their back to it. Hell yeah. That's how bitches get shot by the police in the back doing hoe shit. You should have just took whatever look. Hey, Dolly, you should have took whatever lick wasn't coming, homie. Dolly, you're a hoe, bro. You flinched to the old lady, bro, that threatens people on the line. She ain't even got no teeth, bro. That's what y'all got in common. Watch this shit. This fool flinched. He flinched like the whole football team was coming at him. Watch. Dolly, you're a hoe, bro. You can call in at any time. The number's still the same, homie. Watch it. Look, that lady has one hand on the motherfucking thing, and she didn't even know he grabbed it, and she wasn't even aware. That's how pussy Dolly is. He couldn't even snatch the motherfucker from her on a sneak. Watch. He snuck her and couldn't even get it. Dolly, bro, I think you need to get one of them things that does like this. Or you need to start jacking off with the other arm, homie, because it looks like you had 2 arms on it and she had 1, and you still lost, bro. Hey, you ladies, they are starting to build y'all motherfuckers equal. Hey, look, she is completely unaware. She's actually looking into that motherfucker like she thinks it's a microscope. Look, she got her eye up to it. What the fuck? She don't even know he's coming around the bitch, right? And so he snatches the motherfucker, and she is completely unaware. And he still couldn't. I mean, that's how weak men knock out other stronger men, is by hitting them when they're not looking. They try to get the jump on it. Dolly can't get the jump on an old lady. Holy shit. Dolly, goddamn, you couldn't get the jump. She whipped the shit out of you spiritually, and then you still went to jail for it. And Kate had to pay for that, bro. Let me ask you, was that $2,000? Was that a 10% option? Or do you owe Molly a whole $2,000, bro? Ooh wee. Look at Dolly. Not only that, he fucking damaged the hood of whoever dumbass parked their shit right there. You can see the fucking bullhorn bounce off the fucking truck. Watch. Fucking Dolly, man. God bless it. Dolly's what happens when you don't check the expiration date on the condoms, people. A little bit sneaks through. And in this case, it wasn't the part that was athletic and good looking. Oh, shit. It's the kind that you send to the bathroom to clean the shitters at the fucking local 7-Eleven. Oh, God. Can you imagine Dolly not being able to drive because he's a habitual DUI offender and he's got to ask his incestuous brother lover to take him to work? Oh my God, he's like, duck down, we're pulling up. Like, I can't duck down, you fucking idiot, I'm the one driving. Oh shit. Oh my God. Hey Dolly, did your brother used to drop you off at school? Holy shit. You probably can't even be within, I don't know, the eastern continent from a school, can he? Jesus. Look, she was completely unaware. Dolly, you are such a hoe, bro. Let's try to poll Dolly for a comment. Oh, he's texted me 2 times. Sorry, Dolly. Get up on my level. Get up on my level. They like my dog in a slammer. Yeah, he don't want it. Dolly said it's on site. Meanwhile, he can't whip the old bag lady and shit. Bro, and what kind of shoes you wearing, homie? The fuck? Hell yeah. Looks like you should be wearing, hey, bro, we finna, hey, real talk. We need to have a fundraiser to get Dolly some lifts. Have y'all seen them motherfuckers, man? Say, I bet we could get some Jordan 1 retro lifts. Let's look. Jordan 1 elevated shoes. Oh, yeah, bro, we finna get you some with a lift, homie. Hold on, man. We can get you some real fly designer shit. Yeah, something like that. Well, yeah, it got a thick ass sole on it, like a banana peel. Hey, yeah, I was finna say, Dolly got a fucking man-sized banana peel in his life. Oh God, his name is Ice Cold. I swear to God, I can't make this shit up. Hold on, no. You need something like this, homie. Hell yeah, that way when you tell people you're 5'6", you are with your shoes on. All right, moving forward. We finna get Dolly a lift on his shit. Dolly assaulted a little old lady for fuck's sake. Hell yeah. And couldn't even seal the deal up. Hell yeah. Bro, I thought you was really gonna whip that bitch. I thought you was really gonna take care of business. But you didn't take care of business.
So much that they took Dolly to jail right now.
This is like a civil rights photograph, isn't it? Like 100 years from now, this will be in some fucking dusty museum somewhere, and they'll be saying, "This is the way rioting used to look." And then by that time, they'll have all these fancy fucking things that shoot electricity, like Tesla and shit. And there'll be no such thing as this ever again. Hey, Betty, what you need to do is go on a fucking a lower 50 tour and just get residential fucking protesting, rioting, just knocked out and demoralized. I mean, just get it taken care of. You're doing great work. It looked like Dolly was the one that wasn't all the way ready for it. Holy shit. And he walked around there like he was who's that guy that sings the Great Balls of Fire? Oh yeah, Jerry Lee Lewis. Yeah, he was a weirdo too.
Dolly to jail right now.
Boy, I do gotta say though, bro, you look fresh as hell when the feds was watching.
Oh, he's assaulting her.
Says fuck you very much. Can you imagine getting arrested in a sweatshirt that says fuck you very much? Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh.
I hope they're happy. I'm sure they're laughing.
You sure we're laughing because he assaulted a woman and went to jail? Look what we made them do to us. Oh God, that is the shit that abusers say, right? Look what you made me do to you. Betty, look what you made us do to y'all.
Don't worry, Savage. Now you got my fucking attention, you cunt.
So it takes for Savage to stream Dolly getting locked up for you to turn on Savage. Oh my God. Justice for all rubble. Beware. This bitch is out for blood. Don't forget what she did to you last time all this shit went sour. Yeah. Betty lost like 4,000 subscribers, remember? Oh yeah, we haven't forgot about all that yet, have we?
Bitch.
Put your hands on another woman, see what happens.
Hey, yeah, he don't care about none of that. He don't give a fuck about putting his hands on no women. He don't give a shit about that.
Bruh.
Now, I do got to preface something that I already did show about that fucking mutilation bullshit that he's been involved in. I, too, was involved in a scenario where a dog attacked my dogs and was attempting to attack my mom. So there was an unfortunate situation where I was the victor. I was not charged. And it was on video. And they looked at the video. Shoo-wee.
When he hit me.
So I guess if the police said it wasn't chargeable, but Dolly's was, oh man, that's a problem, bro. Man, you got a little, we're gonna start calling you fucking Dolly Dahmer looking ass, boy. You got a little SK in your little stabby.
Dolly Vision.
None.
Cause I'm guessing you don't mutilate with a gun, right? What'd you use, Dolly? Fire? A knife? What'd you use, bro? You used something that was tormenting and cruel that took a long time, bro. What did you use, bro? Oh, yeah. You got that real sick ass Dolly Vision humor we all hear all the time, right? I'm a tragedy pimp. I got a fucking pocket full of money. I bet you that fool allegedly probably, I don't know, let's just speculatively probably put some fucking firecrackers on an animal, right? Isn't that what you did, Jimmy? What'd you do, Jimmy? For fuck's sake. Did you tie two cats together and throw them over a clothesline, Jimmy? What'd you do, Jimmy? Because you got 2 charges, Jimmy. Is that for 2 animals, buddy? Or is that some extra shit you did to 1 animal? Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yes. Yes.
You're a bad boy, Jimmy. You're a really bad boy. And guess what? We're going to talk about this shit. This is your new old shit. You're right? Like, you know how we always revert back to people's worst moments? This is it. You got the woman abusing, the spank banking, and now the animal torture. Not to mention you got a big fucking red dot on your house. I'm getting ready to show everybody what that looks like too. You got an all-star wrap-up for you. Okay? Okay, bud. Okay, buddy. Slackjaw. No,
This is the same man who's on court TV.
I will be seeing you in federal court. Try.
Federal court. Fucking ass, man. Fucking ass, man.
I mean.
Hey, I fully expect to get a fucking wellness check too, you motherfuckers. Just because y'all went to jail and shit don't mean I gotta go to fucking jail.
You too, federal awareness, TM. You don't think I got the money to sue the hell out of you?
Bitch, the only money that you got belonged to somebody else first. You didn't work for it at all. Hell no. You didn't even have an accident and get some money. Shit no.
You get yourself in a...
You just tricking old ladies out there goddamn medicine money. That's what you doing. These ladies at the end of the month, they're like, oh shit. Do I want to send some cash apps to Betty the Boyle, or I want to get my blood pressure medicine this month? I'll fuck this blood pressure.
Attorney real quick.
Oh, Lord. Bullhorn says I need a lawyer.
Is that Tiffany? Well, I just got spooked like hell. Tiffany here? Okay, Tiffany's not here. It's only me, Harry Squatter.
Well, imagine that. I need a lawyer.
I was like, is the queen here? She just snuck in the back door.
Savage needs a lawyer. I'm not mentioning the other. But, yeah, no.
Yeah, usually when they mention the other, other means like cocaine. Shit. You got any of the other?
Yeah, no, Betty. Yeah. Try it. Federal court for what? I'm not disturbing the peace, bitch. But you are. So, yeah. Your threats aren't going to stop me, Betty. Okay, someone pass that message along to her.
Yeah, your threats can't even stop the little old lady that y'all are in front of in real life. Y'all can't even whip ass on the old lady. The fuck y'all gonna do with us? For fuck's sake. We got y'all shooken and not stirred today. Move around looking ass.
I don't think she gets it. I don't think Betty gets it. I don't.
She doesn't get it at all. I mean, but the look of that face, I don't think she's had it in a good 7 years. Holy shit.
Give a fuck.
Probably the last time she got it from White Boy Radio Lockdown. Oh my God. Oh.
I really don't.
They look like brother and sister. And in Dolly's world, that's totally okay. Oh, Jesus. This segment is a fucking booby trap full of tripwires. Anywhere I turn, I'm just going to get jammed up. I don't give a fuck. I don't get tired.
And why is
I'm like Molly. I don't get tired.
Savage responsible for Dolly being arrested? It's not
Yeah, Dolly's responsible for Dolly.
Savage's fault that Dolly walked
that
up
right,
on a
Queen.
lady and snatched her bullhorn out of her hand.
No, Queen. Tried to, but failed fucking horribly. Fell off miserably. Oh my God. Hell no. He should have touched that thing and she should have fell straight down. She should have fell straight. He should have dragged her to him. It should have looked like that, right? When a man was to grab something from that little old lady, he's supposed to drag her around like a trailer that's not on the hitch correctly, just to fucking sparking and making noise and shit. That's not what you saw. You saw Dolly just completely get overridden by a little old lady with a bullhorn, for fuck's sake.
Acting like a crazy.
Now, she should have let it go after he grabbed a hold to it, because that would have been an additional count. Yes, it would have been.
Person, he's assaulted a woman out there. How is it Savage's fault? Betty, get your shit.
It's Savage's fault because she has a vagina too, just like the only people that Dolly likes to hit on. That's the only. Hey, in fact, I'm gonna call Savage and see if she has an opinion about today. See if she's reveling, or maybe she's having champagne with the crispy little goldfish they give kids. Hey, what's up, baby?
Nothing. What you want, fool?
Man, I'm on a live right quick. I was just curious if you care to render a statement about your fabulous performance today, Queen.
Oh, well. All I gotta say about that, let me see. It's a movement. And looks like hooves on the ground took an L today, people.
A whole big one, right?
Hooves on the ground took an L. That's my statement.
That's right. And God bless you, because I know it been a long road, and I know it's probably just getting started in some facets, right? So I do.
I'm getting sued. I'm getting fucking sued.
Well, guess what?
They're blaming me for everything. I ain't done a day. I ain't left my fucking house. How'd I do anything?
You didn't do shit. Let me tell you what. Long as you don't answer the door and they can't serve you, he can't sue you. Just don't answer the door when they knock on the door for like the next 6 weeks. Don't knock on the door or look at the camera. Don't answer that door, because if they see you.
I ain't no punk ass bitch. I got a civil attorney right now on retainer. Fuck
Okay.
with me.
Go ahead, baby.
Bring it. I just paid a lawyer $7,000 because I got a lawsuit going over here still on something else. So, and I'm pretty sure he don't mind taking up this one if I got 3 motherfucking bitches trying to come for me for no reason. So play with me. I'm not going to lose 1 ounce of sleep.
Yeah, not even a little bit.
Nope, sure
Okay.
ain't. So try me, bitch. Try me.
All right, Queen. You have a good night. Don't hurt nobody.
I ain't gonna hurt nobody. See you later.
All right, baby. So, hey, man, it's very colorful on this side. Ooh-wee, baby. Okay. Let's go back to this.
Together, why is your boyfriend putting his hands on women? Good Lord.
Because she puts her hands on men. This is going to be a He-Man and She-Ra battle. I can fucking smell it cooking. Can you smell what Dolly Vision's cooking? Oh, Jesus.
This is delusional.
When you assault people and you with a bullhorn, I don't care what video angle you got. There's witnesses out here that saw
Big boy old Betty.
all different angles.
Hey, Betty, please back that light up from now on. You're making it hard for a lot of us to eat at nighttime, baby. I'm just saying square biz, baby. Man, goddamn, what you got going on, man?
And this woman hit me in my nose. And whatever you
You need a chemical peel and some toner, for fuck's sake.
can do it. Now is the time. You want to start coming out here and letting people assault me, and after me telling your officers we had.
Yeah, hey, slack jaw, stay behind dumbass's head right there so we can't see you jumping rope with your bottom jaw looking ass.
This is out here, her hitting my nose, and you know what? Because I didn't have a video, you wouldn't arrest her.
Sparta, are you not entertained?
With eyewitness testimony, and yet you watch it because you see one little angle that probably wasn't good.
Hey, Betty, you got a hooker behind you. I was going to say she has a parrot on her shoulder. No. Betty, you got a hooker on your shoulder, baby. Shake them hookers off. Fuck them haters, Betty. Hey, Betty, your shadow looks just like a hooker right now. Oh, my God. Exactly like a hooker. Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus.
Try to say she touched me.
She been kicked out of all the casinos in Vegas, not because she gambles real good, though.
Oh, when you grabbed the bullhorn after you tried to take a swing.
And somebody let me send myself a fucking cash app, for fuck's sake. You think I'm playing? I'm doing too good up here. Shit. Gonna send myself some fucking money. Hell yeah. Hey, you, me, Benny Key, man. You the go to this shit. Ooh-wee. Dolly. Let's start calling you goddamn, Dolly. Hell yeah, that's your new name, homie. Goddamn, Dolly. Hold on, man. I'm gonna send myself some fucking money. Some bullshit. Or I'm gonna pat myself on the back real quick. Oh, Jesus. How much do I want to send myself? $1.99 is fine. You're awesome, Benny. I know. Bear with me. Oh, can't do it on that phone. That one's going to make me look for the sign in. Why it does that shit. Okay. Sorry, I can't see the chat right now. There, you're awesome, Benny. Cash App game. Because Dolly is not good at this. You're awesome, Benny. Sorry. Ooh, I don't want to send myself that much. Shit. I already got it. I don't want to just give it to... All right, we can push forward now. All right. Thank you, Benny, for your contribution. It means the fucking world to yourself this evening.
Another person, but you didn't see all that. Okay. You didn't see all that. So everybody start, do your thing. I am done. The gloves are off. Let me tell you something. County Commissioner.
The gloves are off. Oh, my God. Can you put the bag back on at least?
Bring your phones off the hook. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you motherfuckers about yourself. Email. Chat them, please. Fuck you. Fuck you. I got all.
Hey, Slackjaw. Why don't you just grip your back teeth like you're about to fall off the edge of the world, please? Oh, Jesus.
You motherfuckers figured out. This place ain't fucking safe. You'll protect junkies down here. Baby, wait, I'm sorry, but I can't do anything for you.
I bet you Molly's chin right here can hold water like your belly buttons do when you bath. Except for when Molly takes a bath, it isn't in the same bathtub as a sex offender like Dolly. Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus. Can you imagine Dolly ever trying to brag and like clout chase that he's like in a bathtub? Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Oh.
Enough. Leave him to the feds.
It's where his brother looks at, I don't know, brother-sister porn probably.
I'm trying to no, it's not
It's called The Office. It's Ice Cold's office.
You know what? We'll see you guys in a few minutes. You want to go to the police? We're going to the fucking police department. Everybody leave.
I'm going to end it. Oh, he ended that shit. He was going to delete it. Oh, we got that shit. Someone.
Yeah, we don't care about that. Okay. Oh, Jesus. So we got that down. Ice cold, baby. Hell you mean, baby. This so you know this ain't no motherfucking me CGI, no Photoshop, no Lightroom, no nada way. This is the Virginia State Police. This is Ice Cold Ange. This Jimmy's brother. We finna run you down through there. We finna tell you all the things that they do together. Holy shit. Between the two of them, there's only 7 feet of men. God damn, he's built like a fucking Georgia peach. He's 5'2" and 183 pounds, and I'm guessing that's all in his lower chin. For fuck's sake, look at the face on this man. God bless it. Looks like he'd spit in your fucking food, and of course he's not fucking employed. Why would he be? For fuck's sake. Don't leave him around anything you call your sister or your auntie or your niece. He's fixing to try to, oh shit, incest the shit. Oh, Dolly. God damn it, bro. Let's see what kind of state of squalor you live in, bro. This Spank Bank Dolly. OMG. Are you fucking kidding me, Dolly? Oh my God. Bro, do you have to have a separate address for the house on wheels? Hey, bro, don't show fucking Jody. I almost forgot her name. I ain't talked about that bitch in so long. You gotta have a separate address for that fucking Jody mobile right there, bro. God damn. Last time I looked at your house, you didn't even fucking mow around that piece of shit. Cash App gang, cause it's blood money gang and don't bang. Turtles finna get molly walloped in the fucking road. What is this shit? Dolly, you got a fucking house, bro, with a fucking board on the window, homie? God damn. I think you got an insulation problem too, because it looks like you're fucking, ooh wee. What is going on with this window, bro? Is this the window your brother hands candy out of? Jesus. Bro, you live in a fucking shithole, homie. God, I wish Jesus would take a big shit right on this house. I think it actually has. Take a look at what it looks like today. Oh my God. Damn, Dolly. What the fuck's your driveway, homie? Y'all just park in the fucking yard all hillbilly like? You need something right here, bro. You need to put a junky car in front of this pipe. In case you don't run into that bitch drinking and driving like we know you like to do, bro. Oh my God. Yeah, yeah. Oh no. Let me tell you what, Lil G, you show right, baby. You can't pick out your family, but you showing the fucking you can decide who the fuck family you live with. Oh my God. Dolly. You got a pocket full of money, but you don't do no fucking home renovations? Why looking ass? Moving forward. God damn. Oh, there's those Jordan 1s elevated. Oh God. Ooh wee. Okay. I almost went shoe shopping, Fizzle. Sorry. I'm like, I don't need any of them. God bless. Let's listen to this really quick. Bro, y'all are some fucking brother sister lovers out there. Like, who the fuck has sex with their own family and then changes their name legally to Ice Cold? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm guessing this is his slick attempt for his friends not to find him. Oh, that's definitely some Dolly Vision shit, right? He thinks he's so badass. He's like, hey, bro, I know how nobody on my YouTube friends list will find you on the fucking registry, bro. Just change your name to Ice Cold, dude. Are you fucking kidding me, homie? Try again, looking ass. Jesus. Ice Cold. God damn. Maybe he's describing, that's a full-time describer of what he's carrying around as a male appendage. He's like, no, bro. I just got out of the pool. I went swimming. It was ice cold. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, bro. Damn, Dolly. Guess what, bro? I will never respect you again in this lifetime unless you want to fight all these fucking women, bro. Bring your bitch ass brother out in the yard, set up the fucking tripod, and whip the shit out of him for all of us. And then we'll love you again, bro. It's the only way. Only way I'll ever accept you is if you dog your brother's face out online, bro. That's it, dude. Fucking Dolly, bro. I just remembered you're so small. You actually probably do live in a fucking shoebox. Or in a boot that's shaped like a house. Hey, I want you guys to put some prayer hands in the chat for for old Dolly Whopped. Yeah, they got his ass fucked over. Got his whole fucking situation fucked over this week. It's been a hard one. Dolly started out the morning by saying he awoke like a prince that had been kissed by a frog. He sat up on the edge of his bed and he said, "Fuck it. Seems like a good idea to go back. Dolly, I swear, only to the people that can turn YouTube off tonight does it look like you're a king. Oh, yes. You're going to be tied up in courts and you have to worry about your fucking past from Virginia getting pulled into this shit down here and looking habitual. For fuck's sake, Dolly, this could turn into a real nightmare." Oh, yeah, and you got a big fucking red dot on your house. Look at the face on that. Can you imagine Dolly's fucking mom holding this piece of shit, umbilical still attached, and she's like, "Oh, he's so handsome. In short, I'm going to name him Ice Cold." Oh, man, they didn't even stretch his inches a bit, too. 5'2" flat. They didn't even give him a fucking 3/8, a quarter inch, 5/16, 7/16, 3/4, nothing. They're like, "We're going to stick you." So, what the fuck did your dad look like, homie? Jesus. I bet your dad's also your uncle. And that this fucking case your brother caught is just a technicality. Oh, God. Yeah, you better hurry up and fucking register, you piece of shit. It's coming up. Yep. We don't give a shit. Guess what? Dolly, let me tell you a joke, bro. Your brother's got a new birthday that he can go to prison for if he doesn't show up to the party. Hell yeah. It doesn't matter at all now if no one remembers his real birthday. Yeah. If this brother's forgetful, shame on anyone that doesn't remind him to go fucking register. God bless it. Look, his eye color is bro. That means Dolly. You got a fucking piece of shit brother that's unemployed. God damn. You mean he couldn't even trick some fucking check stubs right at the time, the day he has to go fucking register, bro? Like, you won't even give him a job as one of your shitty YouTube personnel? God bless. You just got your fucking pedo brother in there with no job going to fucking register looking like a fucking flatulent, bro. Like a refried bean fart. Here we go.
The light went out.
Now, this is the other cute thing about it. Meanwhile, they're saying they can't mess with Quentin anymore. They're going to drop him like a bad habit that Molly just refuses to drop. She only drops children, not habits. Yeah. She done paid for everything in her life in the past 6 months off the back of Marvin. Meanwhile, the gentleman dies today and she don't give a flying halfway fuck. Not even sideways a little bit.
They would realize.
Not off kilter, not adjacent, not Katie Wampus, not off askew, nothing. Not a skosh.
Or they would take a teddy bear, put it something like that. It was never disrespected. What Billy Joel doesn't like is every time we saw a car, I'd say, "Hey, baby killer lives in this."
So this is where it gets interesting because as far as I know, I don't know that the child was killed. I don't know that there was an accident. I don't know that he didn't slip out the back door and somebody grab him. I don't know. What I do know is that in these people's mind, they've already made this child murdered. And those very graphic things they wish to be stuck in the head of Leilani and Billy Joe, they also actually only have trapped inside of their own. It is only these people that are thinking the most demented things about a child that they have no idea the whereabouts whatsoever. They have been clearing trash for a long time. They stop the trash very quickly.
Own every mile at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Hurry in to get our best deals of the season. Get in and get away. Get 0% APR financing plus.
I refuse to.
This house, she doesn't like that.
Hey, could somebody tell people from my channel?
Could somebody tell people from his channel to put the fucking sleeves back on that very uncomplimentary shirt, sir? That's the Ernie Shell special, people.
To go over to Betty's, I'm having some.
Only two guys on YouTube that wear those shirts are this guy and Ernie. I don't know what that means. I think it just means they like a little extra breeze on their doohickeys. And I don't mean the doohickey that messes with Jody either.
Technical
Come
issues
on
right
over
now.
to Bullhorn, Betty.
You want to hook up to my
Yeah, don't go to Slackjaw Lightly's.
hot box? Hold on,
Come
guys.
on over to
hold
Bullhorn,
on,
Betty.
guys. Let me get him hooked up to the hot box.
This is ridiculous.
What's ridiculous is the number of times your fucking jaw has jacked since you've been there. I'm guessing when you get done with this trip, bitch, you'll be able to bite through fucking concrete. Shall I? Will I? I will. For fuck's sake. Oh, bam, bam, rubble. Looking ass. Fucking bam, bam, rubble looking ass. Boy, you don't shut your ass up. You know what I would really like to do right now? I'd like to do a social experiment. Because this is going to give you a segue into my mind. Oh. You ever seen somebody on Facebook put on their granny died and they get more likes and thumbs up than they ever fucking got? You seen it before? Why would you like the fact that my fucking granny died or anybody's granny died, right? So in this strange environment, you see people hitting the thumbs up on shit they like. I do not personally like this shit whatsoever. So could please everyone go hit the thumbs down? I would not like to see one thumbs up on this video. Yeah. Don't thumbs up when I have a tragedy. Don't thumbs up when somebody else is having a tragedy. And don't thumbs up when somebody is making a mockery of someone else's tragedy, because let me tell you what. They have nothing to suggest that the child has been murdered. And when you keep saying a child killer lives here, you only sound ridiculous. Now, all of these things you've seen in this video are my interpretation. They're alleged. Use your real own eyes to take a look at this. Don't listen to what somebody else tells you to think with your eyes, because you can see. If any woman in here has ever had a man run up on them and try to violently snatch something of theirs out of their hands, not knowing what's going on, and you support that, what you're telling that piece of shit to do is to go back, but just do it better next time. See, it's the power of the interactive tube. Hoo-ah. It's the power of the interactive tube. That you could pay money to have a little tiny man go attack a little tiny woman. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Shit, not making any of this shit up. It really exists. Meanwhile, what you got is you got a whole bunch of people that support the fact that that man lives with another man who is his brother, who makes a red spot on top of the house. And Dolly's such a piece of shit, he won't even move out from underneath the red dot. That's red dot Dolly. Yeah, yeah. That red dot ain't just over the room that Dolly's brother stays in. No. That red dot is on the whole house. That's right. Dolly lives in the layer of a sex offender. Dolly, when he takes a bath, he sits down in the filth of a sex offender. When Dolly washes his clothes, he shares a washer and a dryer with a sex offender. When Dolly doesn't do the dishes good, because I mean, look at him. Doesn't look like he washes anything good. He's swapping spit with a sex offender. When Dolly says, I trust you, bro, because you know he does. He trusts that man that lives in that house with him because he leaves the house like to go to fucking Georgia and riot on people. So he's trusting a sex offender with everything right now. His whole everything. A sex offender, y'all. Oh, yeah. Dolly and his brother masturbate into the same drain in the bathtub. I hate to put it that way, but I'm really trying to draw some parallels here. They eat off the same forks. When they wipe their ass, it's off the same roll of toilet paper. Oh, yeah. And you know, when you live in close proximity with people, sometimes you're just going to open a door and maybe see them naked on accident. When Dolly does that, it's to a sex offender. Oh, yeah. Dolly's family actually fucks its family. They really keeping it in the family. Oh, yeah. Their property is their property. Damn, Dolly. Yeah, you finna just fuck through the smell, ain't you, homie? You don't care about none of this, huh? You just finna push right through it. You're gonna fuck right through the smell, huh? Oh, yeah. That's what kind of guy Dolly is. That's what kind of guy he is. Shit, yeah. Yeah, he don't sell his soap strong enough to wash that red spot off the top of his roof. There ain't a soap in the fucking world. He could re-shingle that motherfucker 80 times this next coming up summer. Can't get rid of that red spot. It's there. It's like a tattoo. Shit, yeah. And Dolly, let me find out through all these court records that the offense actually happened in the house you live in. Whose channels are down? Whose channels are down? Yeah, he dusted off the skin cells of a registered sex offender off his computer and mic. That's right. Hey, you guys remember when Dolly had a fucking a racist with a Nazi tattoo looking at him in the hot tub with the girl with no teeth? He also had a incestuous sex offender brother in the next room probably watching too. Dolly's are down. Hell yeah. Because he's a hoe. Dolly, you're a bitch, bro. You're a straight up bitch. You said it's on site right here in my text. Let me show you. He said it's on site, motherfucker. You know what that means? That means Dolly's going to try to do to me what we've all seen Dolly try to do to the little old lady. Dolly. Dolly, I would make it to where your brother had to push you around in a wheelchair, and I'm talking about the sex offender brother, homie. Let me tell you what, bro. I'm 6'2", almost 6'3", bro. You and your brother are 5'2". You're 12 or 13 inches shorter than me, bro. It would take every fucking relative you have, homie. With the threat you gave me right here, I ever see you, homie. It is on site, bro. I promise you. Hell yes, sir. You done fucked up, Jack. You done created a situation with your little charade today and the text on my phone. Bro, I can go anywhere in America I want. I ever see you, bro. I'm finna mash you up and put you in a McDonald's cup, homie. A medium-sized McDonald's cup, bro. Yeah, hell yeah. You better get you something real long and stiff, Dolly. For real, bro. And he told me he's gonna catch a flight to my house. Bro, if I ever see you, Dolly, I'm gonna do you like that little old lady did you, bro. I'm gonna hull you out, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna hull you straight out, bro. I promise you. Yeah, yeah. Well, you better stay watching your six. I'll tell you that shit. Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna open up the motherfucker, man. You want to come up here and talk to me? Talk about the situation. You got a comment, question, concern, burning desire. Now is the time to express it. How do you ever feel like that shit is a good idea? Like y'all can't fuck outside your own last name, homie? And yeah, JD been beat up his whole fucking life. I get it. Ain't my fault. I didn't make him like he is now. Shit. We got a hooker, a DV specialist. And Justin, bro, let's be real, bro. You got a real shaky recent past, bro. No, we all didn't forget about. And I stood in the gap, bro, when I knew I shouldn't have, because I knew it was gonna be some fuck shit with your next behavior. That shit you did with AWP, bro. I'm not gonna go back on what I said, but the shit wasn't right. I'll say that. Now you got that slack jaw bitch around you, talking all that crazy shit. Hell yeah, now you running around here fucking trying to hide assaults. Justin trying to jerk down streams so that the world can't see Dolly abuse a woman.
That was a little disappointing, I won't lie.
Justin, guess what, bro? If I ever see a man whooping the shit out of you, I won't take the stream down. I'll keep it up for evidence of wrongdoing, sir. I won't try to conceal it. Even if that guy is my friend. I ever see somebody whipping the shit out of you and I'm videoing it, I won't try to jerk it down to conceal for a real woman beater who has a real past of really beating real women, Justin. Yes, sir. That's what you did. You tried to conceal it. So let's say somebody tries to do that to your mama, Justin. What if somebody tries to jerk some shit violently out your mama's hand, bro? You'll want somebody to have a fucking video on that, won't you, you little bitch? You would, you little bitch, you. Don't you play in a man's world, punk. I swear to God. Don't you play in no fucking man's world, homie. You keep playing with them women over there, bro. Yeah. Quit that shit. You acting like a flunky. A real flunky, Justin. Trying to conceal men abusing women. Bro, I hope somebody don't never put their fucking hands on you. I hope that never happens to you, bro. For real. I hope nobody never gets to grab the hold of you, bro. When nobody would advocate for you. Because let me tell you what, Justin, you piece of shit. You motherfucker, you should have ran over there and got in between your homeboy and that woman, because you could have stopped your home, all of them. Hey, Billy Bob, Dolly, them motherfuckers ain't your friend, homie. They didn't even try to stop you. Hell no. No. Real friends don't bond you out of jail. Real friends leave you in jail. Real friends try to stop you from going to jail in the first place, you little bitch. You. All of y'all. Some fucking junky motherfuckers. Why you around here calling people junky motherfuckers? I can't. This the
So
last.
when he was in Savannah this morning, whenever he went to I guess he went to a diner or something, he told the people who was watching his chat at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning that he's not going to go down there and do any hollering. He's just going to go down there and report on it. And he's not going to get involved in any of that stuff. And then like 10 hours later or so, I wasn't counting, but just an estimate. Here he is trying to snatch some, like that lady owed him money or something.
Exactly. And let me tell you what. Them motherfuckers been around there all this time, baby. And they have not rioted on that police station until the little bitch goes to jail.
Right.
Once the little bitch goes to jail, what do these motherfuckers, we all heard them say it. What'd they say? I'm done. I can't do this. I'm through. There's nothing else I can do for baby Quentin.
Yeah.
So then they go to the wrong fucking building. What did they say, Fizzle? What were they screaming, Fizzle?
Free Dolly, the Turtle King. He's our hero.
He's a fucking woman beater, and you've seen it with your own eyes. If you can make a woman beater your hero, I tap out. Man. I can't. You cannot. You can't compete.
Well, the sad thing is so whenever he was on early this morning.
Dolly, no, bro, you know I'll hurt you, bro. And you done already threatened to come to my house, bro, I will fucking hurt you. You come to the wrong spot, I could all the way hurt you, homie. What is wrong with you, bro? Think you motherfuckers got something wrong with you, bro. You and your brother. Y'all are fucking stupid. You're stupid, bro. You try to project to the world that you're famous. You're a tragedy pimp. But meanwhile, you have a fucking sex offender dot on your house, homie. Ain't nobody on YouTube got that except for you, little bitch. You got all the fucking money, but you won't move underneath of the red dot, will you? Oh, hell no. He likes living underneath the red dot. Because let me tell you why. With a name like Ice Cold, baby, you can hide it. That's all. He been hiding this shit. Just like Justin tried to conceal the fucking assault. They didn't call it battery. They called it assault. Tried to conceal the assault. Meanwhile, Dolly, for all the time, he said, I've been on the internet 5 years, look at ass. For 5 years, been fucking concealing that he lives and his brother is an incestuous sex offender and that Dolly lives in the house that has the red dot on it. Straight up.
I would not want to move. And, I don't know who was there first, the offender or him, or if they grew up there or what. I don't know, but I wouldn't want to live with that over me.
No. And let me tell you what, y'all, you can dox his house all you want because a sex offender lives there. That's why. Oh, yeah, because a sex offender lives there. Let me see. How do you add a photo here?
I don't know.
I thought you could add photos.
To the stream?
How you do this shit? You need to put a photo in here that says sex offender lives here. That's what needs to happen. How do you? Because he's hiding right here. He can hide right here, babe. No, I know it's a button on this bitch.
Yeah, what happens in that camper? That's a little bit scary. And that pipe that's sticking out of the ground, like, what does that go to? Is that like an old school telephone? You know what I mean? Like you holler down?
Chamber that's underground, baby. How the fuck? Hey, somebody do that shit. I know there's people out here way more tech savvy than me. Somebody needs to make a graphic that says a sex offender lives here. Put it on there. And then You also need to put another fucking thing on there that says Dolly Vision lives here. That's how you can protest back. Continue to put those two graphics attached to this address. Dolly Vision lives here, and someone that has sex with people in their own family lives there as well. Like, what did that fool do? I can't even imagine. Like, what did that
I
fool
don't
do?
even want to know.
How the fuck you get caught doing that shit, man? That shit is despicable. Oh, wait, he lives by a school?
And to not be disowned by your family after the fact, like that's...
It's a school right there.
Oh my God.
This fool lives next to a school.
Oh
And
my God.
there's a ball field right here. Franklin
Oh
Field.
my God.
Hell yeah. Look at here, a church.
We can't see.
Look at that. That fool lives right by a motherfucking school with his motherfucking dirty ass. And guess what? Your boy Dolly Vision keeping the secret. But it's out now. Yeah, it's out now. Shit, yeah. Take a look, y'all. This your boy. While he makes fun of everybody else's situation, he's living with the big red dot on his house. Kind of fitting he has a red roof, because when you look at it on the sex offender list, it has a red roof. Yeah. Got away scot-free, didn't he? Almost. This your boy. Yeah, this is your leader right here, baby. It's him.
So what? I wasn't watching, but I did see the clip of him snatching or trying to snatch it from the lady. So what was she doing that they weren't doing? Because
nothing. She was holding her horn to her mouth, talking into it, and Bullhorn had her horn outreached over the hood, right, playing the siren at her, and Dolly just didn't like it. I couldn't hear what was being said. Let's try to pull up that beautiful beat footage.
So it's okay for one to have a bullhorn, but not the other?
Correct. In that world. And that's really the real deal, right? It's like
she wasn't hurting anybody either.
No, but it's like Dolly running around talking about people being sex offenders that aren't actually sex offenders, while he knows he lives with a brother that is a sex offender and conceals it. Oh, yeah, ladies, go ahead and go over and hang out with Jimmy Jam at his house if you want to and you live close enough, but watch that door to the left. Hell yeah. Shit, yeah. Watch out for that door, because it's ice cold inside that motherfucker, man.
God. I don't want you to put it on screen, but look at chat and go up and read Innocent's. After you read it, Innocent, can you delete that? I don't like that.
What is it? I heard him saying something.
Don't read it out loud. It's horrible.
Okay. Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh, my God.
I realize I can't delete it from over here, bro. Innocent, you know I love you, baby. But you already know the protocol. So I need to hear that. That definitely needs to get to the police. But let's pull this real quick up for let me pull up man, I don't know why I have such a hard. There it is. Yeah, he got time today, don't he? Shit, yeah. Well, I feel that.
Well, they got what they wanted. They got exactly what they wanted.
And that, like that enabling right there tells you all the whole fucking the whole mind state right there. They got what they wanted. No, we didn't. We want you to go away from there and allow due process to go forward, because you've already heard and seen all the tweets from the Chatham police. We heard you talk about them. That is their opinion. That is not the internet's opinion. That is law enforcement's opinion. And what they said is, you have made things impossible. Not difficult, not hard, not dangerous. Impossible.
They incited somebody so much that they took Dolly to jail right now.
Incited.
Can you zoom in on that?
Now, what you have to remember is, hold on. What you have to remember, I don't know why it ain't letting me zoom. Oh, wait, I know why. I got to do this. Now, there you got BHB right here with her horn. She's got it on the siren mode. You can hear it.
That's what they wanted. They incited somebody so much that they took Dolly to jail right now.
Why is she wearing gloves?
Because she's a fucking weirdo. Probably plans on touching some more evidence like she always does. Meanwhile, what isn't in this clip, there's another angle, which was, maybe it was by one of the others. I don't know, Bam Bam, one of them. There's a lady who's pointing a sign at this other lady. Now, I don't know whose car this is. I'm guessing it's the lady with the maroon shirt on, because no one's saying, get off my car. Right? So this lady is behind her own car. Meanwhile, there's a lady. You can't see her. She's right to the side in front with the pink sign. She's slamming the sign on the edge up and down on the lady's car. Like this. Real hard. Right?
I think Deep has a clip too. I don't know if it's the same angle or what, but
like, hey, beat on my shit if you want to. I'll beat on my shit if I want to, but you better not. So it was all a whole bunch of stuff going. But now check this out. When Dolly goes to grab the thing, they bounce it off the hood of the car. Right? Like, man, look here. I got a nice paint job on my car. You ain't bouncing shit off my paint job. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just all together is fuckery. Watch this shit. Hold on. I'm going to turn the mute on. There's the lady with the sign. She's slamming the sign. And you see how quick he did it? I mean, like, what is that, bro? Who does that? Little kids do that shit. Like, I'm going to break your toy. Your toy's better than mine, looking ass.
Justice for Quentin! They incited somebody so much that they took Dolly to jail right now.
You see it? It was a violent snatch.
it was pretty. That was Mm-hmm.
Nobody better never take some shit out of my hand like that, unless they fucking left cross is coming behind it. But watch this shit, bro. Watch the hood of the car. Boom! Right off the hood of the car. Then the batteries come out.
Oh, he was destroying it.
Destroyed it. And grabbed her hand, skin to skin. Watch. There, he's on her hand right now. He is touching her hand. This is even way, way more different than what Betty claims Leilani put a finger on her nose. But they didn't have a problem with this. They had a problem with Leilani tapping the nose, but this ain't a problem. Oh, no. He broke the lady's shit. Oh, no. And then flinched.
What is he saying? Who is that screaming? What are they saying? Oh, Dolly is what?
A hoe. Probably.
No. I want to know, who was that and what were they saying? Were they cheering it on, or were they saying,
no, this lady is this lady right here.
Oh, that was rap. Was it not?
Where?
Where you say, oh, Dolly, that was rap. Listen.
Oh, Dolly's assaulting her. Oh.
Yeah, that was rap. I was like, who is that?
Oh, Dolly's assaulting her. Oh.
Look, you just flinched and ran away like a little
I hope
bitch.
they're happy. I'm sure they're laughing, but don't worry, Savage. Now you got my fucking attention, you cunt bitch.
Put your hands on another woman, see what happens, bro.
When
Who's
he
in
hit
jail? Not
Dolly
me.
Vision.
Not me.
Yes.
Hey, before we wrap this thing up, what's the fucking news out there?
I don't know, probably something basic like WSAV or something.
I mean, shit. It's fucking 9 o'clock out there. Oh, there it is right there.
Police officers responded to the home of 20-month-old.
I just want to stop this really quick and do two things. First of all, I want to tell Justin how fucking disappointed I am in you, bro, for trying to conceal the assault of a little old lady from one of your cohorts. Secondly, what I want to do here is I want to run Quentin Simon's flyer. This is Quentin Simon. He's been missing from Buckhalter Road, the 500 block of Savannah, Georgia. Missing since October 5th, 2022. He is a little boy. His race is Caucasian. His age or DOB is roughly 20 months old. He was last seen wearing a light blue Sesame Street shirt and black pants. Maybe or maybe not. I don't know. Details. Quentin was last seen in the area of his home on Buckhalter Road in Savannah, Georgia. Authorities are requesting the public's assistance with any information related to his whereabouts. Anyone with information regarding this individual is asked to contact Chatham County Police Department at 912-667-3134, or if you live in that jurisdiction, call 911. Again, the number to the Chatham County Police Department, if you have any information about Quentin Simon's whereabouts, is 912-667-3134, or again, if you live in the area, it's 911. Tipsters can remain anonymous.
Hey, Benny.
Yeah.
I'm gonna join from the computer. Well, no, you can do it too. No, you're not connected to Discord from your computer, are you?
No.
Okay. Well, I got you. Hold on. I'm gonna join from the computer and pull up some pictures in Discord. Nobody hit me up in Discord right now because I'm about to screen share. If that's okay. If it's not okay, I better say something now.
Oh, pictures of Quentin?
No. No, sir.
Are they? They're not. You already know. I ain't shit. If you saying playing, you finna play. You finna play.
Police officers responded to the home of 20-month-old Quentin Simon nearly a month after he went missing. Hecklers are still outside the home.
Now, what's very important to remember is that the police have been very vocal today about what these and who these people are to them. Now you have the news calling them hecklers. Now, I don't know if this is a new thing or if it's an old thing. All I know is it's a thing. Nowhere in any of this have you heard helper. Nowhere.
Where he was last seen tonight, one of them is in jail. Officers were seen talking to two different factions outside the home and eventually spoke with Quentin's grandmother, Billy Joe Howell. Police say heckler Jimmy Williams was arrested. He was booked into the Chatham County
There's slack. Is that? Oh, no, that ain't slack jaw lightly.
jail on charges of simple battery and disorderly conduct.
Now, I do stand corrected. They did say battery. I said they said assault before. I am pretty sure that I read and heard somewhere from a very reliable source that it was an assault. I do know that it was roughly a $2,000 bond, somewhere in that vicinity.
Meanwhile, someone from inside the home was playing some pop music on a speaker from the second floor. The family also put up a disco ball near their front gate. They recently moved the memorial to Quentin from the front yard to just behind their gate and the new no trespassing signs that hang on their property.
Tonight, Bert.
Yeah. Good job. Good job, Jimmy. You fucking dipstick. That's your shit, right, Fizzle?
Yeah, hold on. I'm about to share my screen.
I mean, that's you in the backstage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't know. Like, you've got a general consensus here. The only people that are saying that they aren't what the police and the news is saying they are is those people. For fuck's sake. Wow, they hit him with the stiff bond. For fuck's sake, $29.50. Damn, homie, you caught 2 charges, bro. A simple battery and damn, screenshot mafia. Pull that shit back up. Damn, Dolly, you look like your fucking granddad, homie. Jesus. Shift Command 3. Yeah, if anybody doesn't know what the screenshot option is on a MacBook, it is Command Shift and the number 3. Oh my God. Jesus. Screenshot fuckery. Damn, homie, you got a pocket full of money, but you ain't got no fucking head full of hair. Hold the phone. Damn. Screenshot mafia. Oh, God.
All his friends.
Look at the fucking lot of you losers. Oh, Jesus. No fashion fucking sense at all. It's like the lady in front of Justin should have on the shirt and fucking Justin should have on the jacket, for fuck's sake. Moving forward. God.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh. Who's that piece of shit on the end there with the badge around her neck?
I don't know. Is that Betty?
Nope. I think that might be Betty's mom. That's the same one Betty beat up. All right, moving forward. I had to point that out. That's just a setup for another shitty domestic violence story from fucking Big Boy.
All right, I'm going to pull up this news article. Hold on.
Okay, hold on. While you're doing such said shit, let me zoom this motherfucker down a little bit so I can get some control back in this bitch. God, what a fucking day. God bless it. I fucking love you people. Jesus. So we're going to switch the logo to, what do you say? What do you say? We'll switch the logo to here. Yeah, that one. There we go. There's the logo. Hold on. Just give me a sec. I got to just get it read. There's the logo. Okay. Now we need the background. Hold on, baby. For fuck's sake.
Oh, wow, he's older than you. I didn't know that.
Man, shit. That fool is aging in dog years. Look at him. God bless him. I'm guessing that red dot over top of his house on the internet, that motherfucker must give off some gamma rays that make you age older than you actually are. Jesus. Oh, man.
All right. Statement from Chatham County Police Chief Jeff Hadley.
Man,
Over the last 3,
I'll put that bitch on there. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay. I was reading. Well, where did it go? I was sharing. Hold on.
Oh, yeah. Put it back on there. My bad.
Well, it is. Hold on.
Baited old Jimmy into a jail cell all the way from Texas. Damn, hell you mean?
Statement from Chatham County Police Chief Jeff Hadley. Over the last 3 weeks, while our officers have been focused on finding Quentin Simon, a growing number of people calling themselves protesters have gathered outside of Quentin's home on Buckhalter Road. While the Chatham County Police Department supports everyone's rights to protest peacefully, we also support the rights of citizens to live in a peaceful environment. The people on Buckhalter Road calling themselves protesters have made that nearly impossible. Since October 12, 2022, when the first YouTube protesters arrived, we have responded to over 50 calls for service in the 500 block of Buckhalter Road, and we have made multiple arrests. This has taken precious resources away from our department at a time when we are focused on the most massive investigation in the history of Chatham County Police Department. Many of the people claiming to want justice for Quentin have turned his tragic and heartbreaking case into a money-making circus. They have made it impossible for those who live in the area to enjoy the peace and tranquility of their homes. This is unacceptable and has to stop. Over the next few days, we will be unveiling some measures to limit the disruption to this small community. Neighbors have had to endure more than their fair share of noise, vulgarity, and police presence over the last 3 weeks. We will do everything we can to once again give them a sense of normalcy. This afternoon, oh my God, there's Deborah Hange. This afternoon, some of the protesters moved to Chatham County Police Department headquarters at 295 Police Memorial Drive. This is a much more appropriate place to hold such a protest.
Oh man, damn. Fizzle, man. What the hell, bro?
I don't know.
Put one in the chat if you support this shit. I just kind of get a little feel for what the fuck we're actually dealing with here. Put a one in the chat if you like this shit. That's what I want to know. If you support this shit, put a one. I ain't fucked up. I ain't gonna run you off. Put a one in the chat if you support this shit. That's what the fuck I want to know.
I want to know to the 5,200 something people who were watching on one stream, and to those who are watching on Justin's stream, how do they feel? Are they desensitized to stuff like this? Like, if you're becoming desensitized to this type of behavior, you probably might want to take a break away from being a true crime enthusiast, because that is not okay. Nowhere in public should anybody come and snatch something from you or put their hands on you.
Nope.
And in the instance that that's okay with you, you need to check yourself.
For fuck's sake. This is some bullshit. Now, that being said, I want to be very clear. I don't wish harm on nobody. When YouTube started covering this thing, I started asking for the prayers. Like, nobody needs to get hurt. Nobody needs to go to jail. Now what we are really faced with here, people, we're faced with the reality that things happen while other things are happening, and it becomes a conflict of interest. This is a conflict of interest, right? As a true crime correspondent that are here to protect the integrities of due process, if you're not protecting the integrities of that, well, then at least you're being mildly responsible with the way you handle this data and this information. I've failed at that miserably sometimes. I think a lot of people have. It's a learning process, unfortunately. And I think that learning process is the very thing that can be detrimental. Now, moving past that, these folks aren't brand new to the process. This is habitual behavior, and the behavior has progressed to a point that is now violent. Now, this is the thing. The violence projected itself. We knew there was going to be a situation that was going to have to do with one of those people and somebody else. We knew that. And it came. It happened. And it happened on a world stage. It happened, I mean, in a world full of confusion already. And in an environment there that is what it probably actually looks like, is that everyone on a municipal level, they've said over and over and over, this is the largest investigation in Savannah history, in Chatham County history. Every day, everyone is scrambling just to stay behind, probably, in something that's bigger than you've ever handled. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to transpire tomorrow, in the next hour, right? So you've got them. You have to understand the dynamics. It's a machine. All the gears clicking and moving, and one thing propelling the next, and when you've got all that trying to go on, but they've made over 50 service calls, over 50, to deal with the things that were transpiring in less than an eighth of a mile. Now, to the people on the other side, the original title to this stream was, Are we not desensitized? Are you not desensitized? In the voice of the Sparta, are you not entertained? Are you not desensitized? Are you so desensitized and mentally and psychologically skewed that you think a man that violently aggressed a woman, this isn't the first time, this is an habitual behavior, we've all seen it. What you actually have is a whole group of people that already knew he was that way. Thank you, China Doll. Thank you, lovely. They already knew who he was before he came there and did what turtles do. He came there and did what a man that's aggressive against only women does. What did you expect him to do? Shame on the rest of you who felt like that man was going to come there and be that child's savior. He did nothing. He came there and you paid him exorbitant amounts of money to do what shit does, to stink up the place. To fucking stink up the place. And you've got people now calling him a king.
Hey, now, Denny, you want to throw up a thing? Tiffany's in the backstage.
Yes,
well, I think it's Tiffany. I don't know.
Hey, baby.
It's me.
Okay.
What we have is we have a complete and total breakdown of what's right or wrong. A lot of these people are caught in, and let me get back to my point. It was the conflict of interest, right? Timeless Treasures, thank you so much for your contribution this evening. It means the world to me. Let me tell you what. It's the conflict of interest. And what that means is that these people didn't sign up to watch Dolly handle an old woman. They didn't. What they signed up for was what they signed up for, they were getting. Right? Now this new thing comes, and let me tell you what it is that they're real or they're fake, their facade internet hate for Leilani. It isn't a love for a child you don't know. That is not what propels this. It is hate. So you have hate for someone you don't even know, right? Propelling why you're paying for this bullshit on the internet. And then when he fucking beats up an old lady, I mean, it's called battery. If he would have punched her in the eye, it would have been the same charge. So he handles an old lady, and because now you're mixed up in the fucking conflict of interest, if you're a survivor, what you're doing is you're fucking cheating on yourself. If you're a survivor as a woman of a man who handled women, you're fucking cheating on yourself for a fake facade fugazi hate for a woman you'll never meet in your life. You're cheating on your own people, your own kind, your own type. When you get on here and you say that you fucking corral and coagulate with other fucking survivors, you just gave up on all the survivors when you picked that bullshit over not watching. I digress.
So, real quick, is my sound good before I start talking?
Yes,
all right. So, I really just want to come up here quick and say one thing. I'm on my cell phone, so I don't want it to start crackling and popping. So, this is where I have my issue, aside from everything that's already been discussed, because there's many things to cover. So we see this situation occur right in broad daylight on someone's front lawn on the side of the road in a residential area where people live, children live. Okay. This happened, like you said, on the world stage in front of everybody, in front of the world. A woman was approached by a man, and it was violently ripped out of her hands. I've got people coming into my comment section on my community post telling me he didn't do anything to her. He didn't harm her. He didn't, whatever it might be. Now, he did, because
It
that's
was a
what he was
terrible
arrested
offense,
for.
clearly.
It's not even assault. It was battery. There's a difference between assault and battery. Battery's worse.
Yeah.
So the fact of the matter is, and this is what I would like maybe to see what people in the chat would think, or you'll get feedback later. Why is it acceptable for these people to stand outside the house, or just in general, anybody, anywhere, chats, wherever, to accuse the people inside that house, not including Lilani? She's a suspect in this case, has been named as a suspect. We're not sure what happened, right? We don't know.
No, they seem to know.
why is it-
They seem to know he was murdered. Can we agree on that?
Oh, yeah, they say.
Oh, yeah.
And they also
Hell yeah.
they say that he's gone, right? They believe he's in the landfill. I don't know. I only say I don't know because I don't know what has happened to this baby. And I don't want to jump to conclusions like I have in the past. I've done enough judging, okay? And I do try to learn from my mistakes and be better. Not always perfect at that, but it happens. I just want to be fair in like what I say. So these people stand outside the home and they call Billy Joe a baby killer. And they're screaming these words at the home, but they did not see anybody take Quentin's life. If someone saw that happen, they'd be in jail. Okay. So why is it acceptable for what was done today to be seen by the whole world, anywhere across the globe? And they rally behind this man, rallying for free Dolly, justice for Dolly, calling him a king, this, that, and the other, whatever it might be, when they saw it with their own eyes, but they're sitting in judgment of anyone who lives in that house as if they saw something happen. But when it happens in front of everyone's face, everyone turns their cheek, right? Oh, we didn't see that. No, nothing to see here. Nothing happened. That's not serious. He didn't hurt her. He just grabbed a bullhorn. Well, you know what? He is a habitual offender, a domestic violence nonetheless.
And he's got a little serial killer in him by the looks of it, allegedly.
Well, who knows? Because if that's something he would do on camera, this woman was not anywhere near him. All right. And I don't care about the situation that had happened before. I know people are talking about that too. What's right is right. What's wrong is wrong. That lady didn't like me when she was friends with Molly, had said some things. She had threatened me, whatever. Still, what's right is right. What's wrong is wrong. And I'm not going to pretend to be okay with what Dolly did because that lady threatened me at one point or not, whatever. Okay.
No YouTube
that man
bullshit.
Walked, huh?
That would be YouTube bullshit if you were like, oh, she got what she deserved because she, right? Like you're like, no, good for her.
Yeah. Yes. And I would be so wrong to, condone that type of behavior. I don't agree with it. So the point that I'm trying to make, and I'm also trying to figure out from others, is why when you see something happen, do you ignore, okay, and play it down and minimize the situation? But it's okay to stand outside that house and scream, they're baby killers, and you didn't see shit happen. But Dolly's okay. Dolly's in the clear, did nothing wrong. Wake the fuck up, people. Wake up. That man has abused women already in the past, and he just did it in front of the whole country, the whole
The
world.
world stage abused a woman.
But people are making excuses for it and legit went and rallied for him outside that police department while screaming profanities at the police as well.
Yeah.
I really feel for this county, and it's a disgrace. But that's really all I wanted to say. And I really want to know why people turn a blind eye to these things. But then they'll
Let me tell you
accuse
what,
people
it's
with no
the very
proof.
thing. I mean, see what they're saying is that the police are turning a blind eye. Thank you, Timeless Treasure, for your contribution. It means the world to us this evening. What they're saying is that they've turned a blind eye in the middle of an investigation that's the biggest they've ever done.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they finally, I mean, I don't even want to say finally, I don't want to preface it that way, but when they take someone to jail for breaking an ordinance and they're doing what they're supposed to do in real time, they're shitty cops.
No, they haven't even been given a chance to get this right the first time. And when they give up searching for Quentin, God forbid he's not found before then, you can't go back and redo it and undo all the 50 phone calls they had to respond to at that house instead of being with the investigators, right? So I don't know. I would never want to live with that guilt and know that I had hindered that process. And I hope that all of them can live with themselves.
Because it was very specific to them.
Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like a blanketed statement from Ronnie Lawson saying, oh, YouTube is not being helpful or social media. No. The police did 5 tweets or 6 tweets in
They're
1
begging
minute.
them to stop.
They're begging them to stop, and they will not stop. And you want to know why they will not stop? It is because of the fellow subscribers, the constituency that will motivate it monetarily. If there was no money, people, they would not be there. They could not be there because they cannot finance the trip themselves.
They wouldn't. They would not. Whether they could, that's different. That's completely different, but they wouldn't. And half of the time it took me to pee this morning, I saw Dolly get a $300 super chat while he was eating and then a $99 super chat. And then he proceeded to say that he's going back. Well, he was already there eating breakfast. And then he wasn't going to partake in the yelling and all that stuff. He was just going to report.
Just a liar on top of that. Just report. I mean, at one point, people, you got to remember, at one point today, after the shit with Dolly, that they were going to go quiet. They were going to go silent. And they didn't do that either. They ended up at the wrong building hollering at folks. They were at the tax office.
Look how fast they ran and dropped Quentin. Like, just immediately. We're done here.
I know he did not go back out there for Quentin. Dolly said on his stream that he woke up, sat on the edge of his bed and was like, yeah, fuck it, I'm going back. Molly's there, Justin's there, this person's there. Everybody's together in one spot. I want to go back.
Yeah, look at all his people right there. Look at all his people videoing that motherfucker going to jail. Bam Bam got 2 phones in his motherfucking hand. Look.
I'd be pissed if my friends were recording me getting arrested. Like, those are friends. Actually,
they didn't even
Molly's
try
the
to stop
only
him. They
one
weren't like, Dolly, you need to settle down. Stop. Nobody tried to stop him from making the move. They knew what he was doing. And
Molly's
the whole time,
the only one not recording it. She's the only one without her camera out. I wonder, huh? She's the only one not recording it. That's such a strange photo, huh? Really great observation. I'm gonna jump down off here because I have to go. But thank you for letting me come up. I really just wanted to say that one thing because it's really what's been on my mind this afternoon and evening. And I think it's a good thing you did this stream, Benny and Penny.
Well, Benny, thank you, Benny, for again standing up for those who need it.
Well, of course, there's going to be those people that'll jump back out and say, "Oh, Benny, he's done this and he's done that and he's whatever." But let me tell you what, Spartan chin motherfucker, you are a dirty, dirty dog, Kate.
What is that?
Oh, that's the Michigan State Spartan logo.
Oh, Spartan. Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, I remember that joke.
You got a chin like a fucking Spartan.
Oh.
I digress. Well, anybody have any comments, questions, concerns before we wrap this thing up?
Oh, well, I think maybe I'll just say
Thank you,
I don't wish any harm on anybody. I don't like what I see going on. It's hard to handle. I've gotten phone calls from people, even several people I haven't heard from in a really long time. And they're really upset. These people are sad.
Yeah, it's some bullshit. I mean, it's just,
It's frustrating to watch and not being able to fix it, right? We try to be fixers and we can't fix this situation. So
there's nothing you can do
but
with
it's
this.
preventable, and when you're doing these things, there is a way to peacefully protest, right? Why can't they do that? Why can't they peacefully protest? Why does it have to be more riot like? And it's like almost as if Antifa's outside there. It's not a comfortable situation to watch even unfold from home.
No, it is not. Let's talk about lotto odds just for a second. I'm always one to point out the lotto odds. Like, you just know there's just really no fucking mathematical or numerical way, Tiffany or Fizzle, that Dolly could have 3 random men on Earth get around him and he be shorter than all 3 of them at the same time. I mean, it's just like
what are the odds that he
phenomenal?
It like totally takes off, leaves for several days, and then he literally just gets back. And this is me. I don't know. Who knows why he did that? Why didn't he take Betty's bullhorn? I mean, shit. She had a freaking bullhorn out. All these people, and it was that lady that bothered them. It's very strange behavior. I don't know how to make sense of it. How do you really make sense of all this? A lot of
it looks like some shit from out there in fucking Virginia and Chesapeake, around there by where he's at specifically, not generally anywhere else except for right on that little shitty lot he's got with that house with the red dot on it with the fucking creepy, I don't know, sleepover van in it. I don't know what the fuck.
I just wonder, like, how many men are out there? Because typically whenever a man sees another man, aggress towards a woman, they kind of say, hey, whoa. Come on now.
I guarantee you Molly is the alpha male there.
Oh, shit. You think so?
Well, nobody really probably felt that it was wrong. They didn't like the lady. They'd been making fun of her for quite a while or whatever. Maybe it's just.
Thank you, Chrissy, for your super sticker.
Thank you, baby. Means a fucking world to us. This is just like, I can tell you one thing right now. I'm a part-time sleuth. I used to be much more indulged, but this is a completely different mugshot. That's not the same Dolly, although it's a fucking ugly one. It's really progressed. People.
Can I interrupt? I'm so sorry. What are people talking about? Refund people's money? No, fuck those people. They gave money to bail him out for putting his hands on a woman. They don't deserve a freaking penny back. Let those people swallow that shit. It is what it is. You threw it in a slot machine at the casino. It's gone. Forget it. You sent it. It's gone. They aren't giving it back. And shame on anybody who sent money to bail this piece of shit out.
Yep.
And that's really all I have to say about it. But I'm
Serves
gonna
you right.
jump down off here because I have to run real quick to the store. But thank you very much for your stream, Benny. It's very much needed.
Thank you very much, and thank you for joining us and adding your tidbits. I really appreciate it.
No problem. Thanks, Penny.
Bye.
Bye.
Tidbits.
Yep. He's substantially shorter than all those men, and I can tell by how tall the this gentleman is here in comparison to the top of the car here. He's not a large, tall man, right? He's bulky, mean, look how petite Dolly looks. Like, look at this guy's arm compared to Dolly's hand. Like, he's just a very small man in stature, and I'm guessing in spirit as well. I mean, he's not going to have the spirit of, Jack and the Beanstalk inside of him. So he's got
Can
a
you
very
zoom in on that a little bit, please? Like a lot of it. Go more. To the right? No, not on that motherfucker.
Yeah, you trying to check the cop out?
I'm just looking. Hey, boy, I see you doing the thing. Go ahead.
You ain't shit. But look at these little baby feet. I mean, these little baby hands. I mean, just everything about the man is small. And now they've made a small woman beating man habitually. They've made him a king of the turtles. Great job. Round of applause for you all.
Turtle King. Oh my God.
Yeah, these are the same people that probably consistently vote for the wrong person, right? They get vote for no. I mean, their person gets into office, but then all they do is fucking bitch about it.
So is he like a turtle because his feet are webbed, or is that like from something else? Like, is it because he's got
there was a
he's
point
got
in
a shell?
time, you could even ask Nicolina777. She saw it too. Actually, she thinks she may have emailed it to me, but there was a stream long ago, many moons ago, where Jimmy's device fell over and he was sitting there with no pants on, and it was ice cold. I'll say that. And maybe that's where the name Turtle came from. Everyone remembers.
No way.
He had his old shorts down around his around his damn knees, and he got really
so
upset
that's
about
why his name is Turtle.
That's why I made his name Turtle. I can tell you this though, that he got really upset about that dick pic that was floating around the internet, and I was like, hey Dolly, bro, I could never be mad about a little dick pic if it wasn't mine. If it was mine, there'd be nothing to be mad about because you've been accepted the size of it a long time ago, homie. So like the fact that you're even mad about what you claim is a fake dick pic really leads me to believe it's your real dick, bro. And yeah, that's why I call him Turtle. Oh boy.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've thought of many different reasons why he might call.
Like he shaved it and it still didn't get any bigger. I'll just say that.
Like, I thought of many reasons why he might call himself Turtle, and I was like, well, maybe it's because he has webbed toes, maybe because he's slow. I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think it is probably because he's slow. Thought he was pulling a fast one, right? He thinks he is the turtle, when actually he's the hare. You can see him now. Turtle won the race. You can tell. Hey, my daddies say slow and steady wins the race, baby. Yeah, you could be Johnny Hustle if you want to, but that comes in spurts. There's no longevity in being Johnny Hustle, right? So Turtle wins the race, but he didn't win the race, so he was the hare today. He got. Yep, he got. And what I want to point this out and make this very poignant to everyone, so you remember that this guy's going to pass it off like a win on the internet. But in real life, this is a problem. This is a problem for him in real life, right? This means he's now got to spend money to navigate back and forth. He may or may not try to get himself an attorney. I mean, they charged him, I'm guessing, based upon the video they saw. So they've already visually did court in the street in terms of meeting probable cause to have this happen right here, right? Dolly, dude, I told you this morning I was going to put you in jail, bro. I just wasn't sure you were going to do it to yourself and that you were going to offend against a woman to do it. Wow, man. And see, you beat nobody up when the man threw fries at you. Wasn't really that tough.
Oh, that's right. That was a dude that threw fries at him.
Yeah, no,
and you remember the old man who was coming at him all like quick and stuff, and he was backing up?
And he was running? Hell yeah. He was running like a little bitch. He was on his horse. Ran away from that old man and then stayed back harpoing at him and shit. And I'm like, bro, you're such a bitch. But so anyways, this will present a real life issue to him. Okay? Don't listen to the bullshit he says on the internet that he's the king and he's going to do this and he's going to do that. In real life, look at him. It's the worry from his YouTube shit that has his hair falling out like that, right? So be very mindful that this shit is going to be very, very cumbersome in his real life.
At the end of that stream, I think it was Betty's, whenever Dolly was about to come out of jail and they were like calling him Turtle King and all that stuff, they were so worried because they saw this
gross,
right here. They were so worried about him coming out of jail without his hat on. They're like, give me his hat now. And then Molly like ran it into the station to give it to him.
Hey, Justin, let me tell you what, bro, something about concealer and what I know about you. You use concealer in many ways, sir. On your face and over assault of men on women. Lovely. Fucking lovely, sir. Yeah. That second concealer is not as handsome as the first one. So you need to try to make that second concealer a little more handsome, bro. Bam, bam. I mean, seriously, bro. Like, you spend more time putting your makeup on than you do advocating for women that have been jammed up by your homeboy. That's fucking deplorable, bro. Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't think it's great to sit there and call that, to glorify that behavior and then call him their hero. Their hero. Turtle King, our hero. What?
Well, if this is what your fucking heroes look like.
Jesus.
He's not representative
I know, right?
of anything fucking powerful or strong. There's nothing representative of strength here.
And look, this is how backwards it is. So this is how backward it is. In YouTube world, the guy on your screen is dubbed a hero. And
the guy handcuffing him is a piece of shit.
No, not this guy. This guy is the big bad Benny Keys. The bad guy.
That's right. Ain't been to jail since I started YouTubing.
That guy is a hero? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the guy that also has allegedly some charges as a juvenile for mutilating shit. So, wow. There's that.
I don't know. I feel like he needs new friends. Like, I would totally step in.
No. He needs a fucking cell is what he needs. He needs a cell and some saltpeter is what he needs, because we know this little motherfucker's horny as shit. You put him in jail too long, he'll probably be fucking on a boy. So, I'm a man. They call him a boy in jail. He'd be fucking on a man in there and shit. Or getting fucked by a boy. Yeah, he'd be fucking playing with a little boy toy in there and shit. Mm-hmm. Like, we know he's a little horny, freaky motherfucker. He'll try to fifi a milk carton and shit. Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah, Dolly's gonna stay fucking something. Yeah,
That's so gross. Blech.
I'm so sorry for, and this is the promise that I make to you. There is no amount of money that could bring me back to talk about this shit again after tonight. No amount of money. Not 10,000, not 100,000. I would not come back here and talk about this man again about this shit. Now, he gets involved in some other shit, he's fair game. I reserve the right to fuck Dolly up again. But I can't with this man. Y'all, I'm not even, like, I'm not on this. We are not the same. Me and him are not the same. Right? Okay, I live with my beginning to be elderly parents. They won't let me leave. I'm trying to sneak out. They won't let me leave. But there ain't no red dot on our house. Ain't no fucking boarded up windows. There ain't no racists coming in the house. There ain't no sex offenders coming in the house. Right? No, man. That's all I got. After tonight.
You also don't sit around in a hot tub with a dude with a swastika on his belly watching you.
Nah, with a girl that ain't got all her natural government teeth.
Government teeth.
Straight up. And that was supposedly one of the fucking hot ones. I don't know. I'm just saying that's what I was told. Like, that was one of the good looking ones. Man, I don't know about none of that. That ain't why I'm here. But there ain't enough. Like, I don't care what the dude says after today. I don't care what this dude says or does. I don't know if I could. I don't know if I have enough time left in my life to fuck it up to make it look like Dolly's. That's all I got for tonight. Fizzle, you got anything in closing?
Nope. Just thank you.
Well, I'll have you know, and this is the real deal, Holyfield. It was a crowbar between me and doing this shit. I mean, I had to be convinced to come on. I didn't just jump on here and do this. Let that be known. I did not.
It took a little bitching from me and Tiffany about what we saw, and he was like, all right, shit.
I'm going. I get it. When, and really what it was when Fizzle or Tiffany, one of them, has said the word desensitization. Yeah, that one. Being desensitized.
That's what I said. I was like, oh my God, have we been here too long that all of these people have become desensitized to what the fuck everybody just saw? And they're paying and hooting and hollering and cheering it on. I think that people might want to take tonight and, evaluate their choices.
Yeah, I mean, they won't. They won't. Unfortunately, and that is, we have women here in this community that's still cornerstone for something, and it doesn't matter what it's wrapped around or what it's sitting next to. If it's right, it's right. If it's wrong, it's wrong. Josh at the lab earlier, I saw the commentary that he said, he typed in Tiffany's chat, and like, shouts out to him for thinking that way. He was like, even if Dolly and Molly and Betty and all the rest are right, they're still wrong. Even if they're right, they're still wrong. And what that means is that as a red-blooded American, no matter what color your epidural is, as a red-blooded American, you have the right to due process. And the cornerstone belief of due process is innocence before guilt. And that was established. That was established so as no innocent man ever be condemned. They knew a crook was going to slide out. They knew defense attorneys were going to get cases slithered away. All of that shit. The criminal justice design was so as that not one innocent man be put in jail for anything. And it's broke. It's flawed. It started out broken, flawed, right? It's a constant every day, every year, trying to streamline and lean up the system. But the one thing you'll never change is innocence before guilt. So if you run over there not knowing what happened to the child and you call them baby killers, that's not American. That's not what Americans do. It's victim blaming as well, right? Until they're hauled into jail, some of them are victims, some of them are suspects, but the ones that are victims and suspects, they're those at the same time. And that's the reality of it. I don't care if you don't like it. It's the way American criminal justice was designed. I'm just saying, right? It is only, and this is not my contention, this is a widely, it's arguable, but it's the bail for profit system that skews people into believing that when you go to jail, you're already guilty. Or people have that perception, like, oh, he's in jail. When somebody says, oh, yeah, where's Johnny? Oh, he's in jail again. Well, people in their mind, they think, oh, shit, Johnny's in jail again. What has he done? Now, he may very well have done something. Not more than 9 times out of 10. They've done something if they're in jail. But they don't automatically think, oh, he's innocent before he's guilty. No. Even your own family will cast guilt on you just because the bail for the bail for profit system. It's a socioeconomic issue, right? So say dickhead, say red dot on his roof Dolly doesn't have $29.50 to get out of jail. Let's say he doesn't have $295 at 10% to get out of jail from a bail bondman. Then he sits in jail and he looks guilty, right? Even Dolly is innocent before guilt, right? But we saw Dolly offend against a woman, but we still have to believe he's innocent before he's proven guilty. That's it. You don't have to like it. It sucks. It fucking sucks. But I'd rather be right one time than wrong, or right than wrong. Because when you get done, let me tell you, when you get to the end of this thing, don't matter. It doesn't matter. Listen, it matters completely in the real world. What happens to the boy, what happens to the people involved, it matters, for fuck's sake. But in YouTube world, doesn't matter if they're right, or if it doesn't matter if they're guilty or innocent. These people are already wrong. These people are already wrong. Now, let me ask you, if these people perform like this in their real life, I mean, a lot of these people are online so much we can see how shitty their real life really is. Take a look at this fucking thing. This is the dream team, y'all. It's a dream team. Yeah. And for those that may have missed who this is, that's blowjob Betty Senior. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Bullhorn beat her up at one point. Yeah, assaulted her. Yeah. So it's what we have is a bunch of fucking adults with no jobs. They wear terrible attire and shit. Applaud violence from men against women and then try to conceal it. Yeah. Oh, let me add one more thing. This one here with a slack jaw that we know she doesn't carry all the time. This is only an out-of-town slack jaw. It's just a little stimulant while you're away from the house. Keep you going. It's party time and shit, right? So that's what you got. I'm not stretching none of this. It's what it is. Right? You haven't heard the bitch say, "Oh, I had a spontaneous combustion of Bell's palsy since I got here." What makes your jaw move like that? And now, in closing, how with your jaw moving on drugs, I don't care if they're prescription or not, some of the best drugs you'll ever take come from over a pharmacist's counter. So just because you buy them at the fucking pharmacy, or you got them from a pharmacy from someone else's bottle, for you to have a slack jaw telling people they're a junkie is why I can't talk about this shit after tonight. It would be like trying to continue to make a point to someone on the spectrum that isn't getting it, or someone with Down syndrome, or someone with a real mental deficit that, in this case, you can't see it in their face, in their facial features. You can't tell they're slow, but they are, clearly. So, Phil, you got anything to say in closing?
Yeah, so I wanted to point out that Ange Carter made a comment, and I really appreciate that she feels comfortable enough in this environment to voice either disapproval or confusion, and know that she's still welcome here. But it's a good comment. I think that I'll read it for you. Not trying to be disrespectful, but how's that? It seems to be different than people's feelings about people of interest in Summer's case. Just saying. So
go ahead. You got it. It's a good question.
None of us here, I don't think, and I don't want to speak for everybody, but I haven't encountered anybody who saw what happened with these same characters over in Hawkins County and was like, yeah, that's the thing to do. That's totally fine. It was gross what happened out there as well. And while we all have the right to reserve our opinions on the lifestyle or the parenting or neglect or care for the children based on what we see and what's presented to us, sometimes by those people themselves, we've never said 100% for a fact that this person, that person, or the other person killed the victim ever.
Right.
Not ever.
No, it's the same group of people that seems to know definitively enough to scream it to people passing by in cars they have never seen and will never see again. They feel confident enough that they have enough information that those people that live in that house are baby killers. Now, that very well may be the fact. But for you to say that before a conviction, with such conviction, is a problem. It's a real problem. So, I again, like, I hope that, I hope that, and this is the other thing you got to understand, Ange, is that the dynamic about the suspects or peoples of interest is vastly different. Vastly different. So it's kind of like judging apples and oranges in terms of suspectry. But I understand where you're going with it. And it'd be very difficult for me to render an opinion trying to encapsulate both cases full of both persons of interest or suspects. However, there are also some similarities, right? We can't shadow some of the similarities. And that's not why we're here. We're not here to focus on that right now. I'm not here to focus on Billy Joel or Leilani. We showcased a moment for Quentin Simon. But what I will tell you is that this was about the behavior of rioters. This not have the boy's name in the title anywhere. We're not screaming the boy's name. This has been strictly set to the side this time to talk about the title, which is torment, deprive, mutilate, and kill. And we've covered those things.
Now, you're right, Liplock. So she says, I've screamed at the wells, where is Summer, but never accused them of unaliving her. Right. So we can sit here all day long and say there's no way they don't know what happened. There's no way, but we aren't going out there and getting on a bullhorn and doing and saying the most things, sorry, your baby's dead, or whatever it was that bitch said. Like, that's not happening.
Let me paint a palette really quick too about, like, so some people will probably bring up the log situation a lot now.
That's a whole different story.
But yeah, and so let me paint that picture to you, is that for weeks before those people came there, they had been threatening and putting on the line that they were going to trespass no matter what and look on the Wells property. Now, in that situation with those group of people who mysteriously, in at least 2 cases, have popped up with what they call pertinent physical evidence that the police just disregard, that was a real issue. It was an issue to think that maybe they would trespass on and put something somewhere to make something look a certain way, not have any real evidentiary value, but that they could go and say, oh, look what we found, because we are in the business of finding shit, right? AKA Gabby Petito's water bottle, and AKA the butcher knife in the lady Kathleen's case down there in Florida. So couple that with the night before all of this stuff happened on Ben Hill, Molly Golightly called me in my hotel room and threatened to come over there and knock me out. So when I'm on the hill the next day and I hear the lady is down there, I go down there with a log to arm myself. She's already threatened me and threatened the Wells for weeks before that. Same lady that's down here doing this, calling people junkies, while she is exhibiting full-time optics of being a fucking junkie.
Yeah, but you didn't go up to her and get all in her face and snatch shit from her. Like, you stayed there. It would have to have been up to her to approach you.
Yeah, I could have prison balled JLR. You seen how he couldn't even video no more. His hands were doing like this. I could have did him so. I could have just dirty dog done him. I didn't. Let him make it. Right? They're really not about it. Like, you could see when I was there and confronted them within the bounds of the law. I didn't go to jail. I confronted them within the bounds of the law, and the best they can do is call me here, kitty, kitty. I wasn't the one that got scared not to come on the property. That was y'all. So y'all really the kitty kitties.
And I think that I think that Jody Sue should probably realize that what we're seeing happen over in Savannah, that's terrorizing, tormenting, stalking, abusing. Not what we're doing. Don't get in your fucking fifis because we say your cat breathes funny or you smoke too much or we can't understand you because you got marbles in your mouth. No, girl.
That's what it is, Miss Liplock. I knew the lady was coming there, and I prepared myself to defend myself because the lady had called me on the phone and said she was going to come to the lobby of my hotel, come down so she could knock me out. And if I don't come down there, I'm a pussy. If I didn't come down to the lobby and fight Molly Golightly like Dolly Vision, I'm a pussy. So that also is where the kitty kitty came from.
They was trying to trick you out your spot.
Hell yeah. No, I understand. I understand, Ange. This is the deal. I'm going to be completely real with you. It is such a fine, slippery slope that every creator that you follow is going to, at some point, fail your moral expectation of them. It's how slippery the slope is. So it's not about where you want to, and this is my opinion, baby. You can take it or leave it. It's not about trying to find out where you want to make your stand. It's always with the child, every time. And I'm not saying that's what it is or isn't for you, but I'm saying these creators, us creators, are completely interchangeable. Because I'm going to, at some point, I don't know who you like as other creators. So at some point, I'm suspect to say something, or they're suspect to say something about me that you're not going to like. So if you always stand on the side of the child, you can freely go wherever you like. But that's the way it is. We are all human. We don't represent YouTube in terms of being AI or robots. You know, we're real people.
And being on the side of the
say one
child
thing-
doesn't mean that you need to protest in front of somebody's house for the child, on behalf of the child.
Protest is one thing.
Yeah.
Protest. People would welcome a protest.
Mm-hmm.
A protest is like 9 to 5, 10 to 6. You come out with your little, 2 by 1 by 2 little pieces of wood with your sign on it, and you walk. It's organized. Hell no, we won't go. Like a protest.
Yeah, but they're going to say that what they're doing is for the child.
Huh?
They're going to say that what they're doing is for the child. You know what's for the child is actual factual justice. And if you are in any way, shape, or form obstructing that or, delaying it, that's not for the child. That's for you and that's for money.
It could never be for the child. And you know what? Now, again, like I said before, it's one thing when you have it's one thing when you got a situation where the police are either making blanketed statements for everyone on social media, or if they are making statements for particular groups or particular people. They are actually making statements about particular people. And that's what you have. Like, it isn't YouTubers saying these things right here about those specific 4 or 5 people. It's the police. It's the whole police department representing these commentaries, these comments. Look at here. Protesters have made that nearly impossible.
Yeah.
This isn't mine. This is the police saying that. So if you feel you're there for justice and the police are saying you're making the justice hard to get after, it's time to go home, man. You pushing harder isn't going to make it work smoother.
No.
It's not. It isn't. It won't, and it can't. You people don't understand. And what's going on is, I would say what you're looking at is probably a whole bunch of substance abuse with these people. And then you've got the intoxicating capturing effects of what these severe high profile conflicts of interest, right? Because, I mean, I've just visually taken a poll of the women that put the one in the chat that were comfortable. Like, I would expect to have lost every single person that ever supported me if I attack a woman online, not defending myself from bodily injury, but being the aggressor. I mean, with my moral compass, I'm projecting with my moral compass, I would probably just step away from the internet. If people would applaud me for actually going hands-on with a woman and going to jail, and then all of this other stuff we see now, I would take a moral inventory and quit the internet. This is, a lot of shit can go down, but like, man, when you start attacking women online, and then you've got people out there that will marginalize, and that's what they're doing. You're not just supporting Dolly when you do that. You're marginalizing the woman that he attacked, right? Because how you know it's an attack is if you could reasonably assume, if that happened to anyone's mom in this chat right now, you'd have went bonkers ape shit on that person.
When he approached her, she was stationary. He came from where he was at and aggressively approached her and tried to snatch her stuff.
Absolutely. And then broke it, right?
It was an attack.
Yeah. I mean, that's, you know, also, ladies, that if you've never witnessed a carjacking, it could look a little something like that. When a man gets on a woman, like the fact that women applauded it,
gross,
instead of condemning it. I never want any of those people around me. I never want any of Dolly's people around me, because even if I had domestic violence convictions at this point in my life, you still would have worked through all of that and became a good person. Can still be a good person even with DV convictions. Can still be a good guy. Can still be a good lady. Those don't define you necessarily. But what you do see is at Dolly's age, and that's the thing. It's age contingent, people, ladies specifically. Dolly is far too old to believe that this behavior has just started. We have seen all the shit on the internet. This is habitual. This man is in his mid to late 40s, still putting his hands on women. And this time it's progressed, and she's even more frail than his usual victim. With that, I digress.
Yeah. I agree, Michelle.
I mean, this is the thing. she could only support that behavior with a record like what she has. Right? As long as in their minds the assaults are justifiable, doesn't matter what they look like, who they are, or what the extenuating circumstances are. It's already justified in their mind. And so what I can tell you is that in the real world, if you were to ever run into people like that, was fight or flight. But on the internet, it's easy to ignore them. Right? Disengage. Unlock. It's okay. Listen, it's okay to not watch Quentin coverage if it's mentally fucking with you. It is okay. You are not letting the child down if you don't tune in for a few days or if you don't tune in ever again. It's still because you people start watching or stop watching the coverage doesn't mean they're not. I mean, it doesn't change anything in the real world.
Right. I would say follow Twitter for updates. Ask questions on Twitter to the police station.
He's 48 years old. 48 years old, still actively putting his hands on women. Still threatening to put his hands on women. I mean, a lot of women out here have suffered verbal abuse as well. And we've seen verbal abuse since the onset. He's been verbally abusing women from the start. Now, of course, I get on here too, and I'm not justifying it. Just adding to the explanation. I get on here too, and I call lousy women bitches. It's a more colorful way to represent how I feel. Doesn't mean they are. But what you have been seeing, and here comes the but. It's only a but when you verbally abuse and then follow through with the threat. That's a big problem. It's a big problem. You done snatched the lady's shit, which is like stealing. You done bullhorn snatched her. You done assaulted her, battered her at the same time, and then broke it in an act of public disorder. And then you ran away in your car. You ditched your contraband like a little pussy and then came back.
On a trip that he went on for clout, not for Quentin. He didn't go there for Quentin. He went there because everybody else was there and he didn't want to miss out. He said it. He was home for 2 days.
A fucking scallywag is what you are, bro. And on the internet, you've got a huge red fucking dot on your roof when you go to the sex offender site, bro. When you put in the sex offender site and it makes it look like chicken pox, your house is infected, homie. Oh man. After tonight, I got nothing else. No more community tabs. I'll be watching it. I'll go around and even comment on other people's shit. But around here, I got restraint. Fuck, bro, there is nothing you could get anybody to lie about or even tell the truth about on me to make any of this shit look right, bro. None of it. I don't give a fuck. I got nothing. I got nothing. Like, bro, it's 3,000 people pick the abuser over the abusee. Or however many thousand people are over there.
And also look at how many people sat there all day long watching it, sending all that money, and then look at a chat like this where you're actually speaking out about the right thing. And I think you were up to like 470 at some point maybe, but people don't want to hear what's right. because it's not. It doesn't sell. It's not entertaining enough. You know. As soon as you calmed down and started talking like just facts or whatever, and you weren't joking on them anymore, like 100 people left because it wasn't entertaining enough.
Quick.
Yeah. So it's a sickness, and it's definitely in a lot of the subs.
It is in the subs, right? Like, and I hate to even say that, right? That like, I hate to say that there's people out there that have enough power over these weak-minded creators that a little bit of money is enough to make them, react a certain way, right? Like, how much money did it take to make him do that? $400, $500, $600? Holy shit! Like, that's it. Like, even if it was $6,000, you mean it only took $6,000 for you to fucking violently assault that woman, bro? That's all it took. $9,000. That was it. I think that was the number I heard. He'd have made $9,000 or $11,000 since he'd been out there. That's all it took. You could buy a man in his freedom for $9,000 to $11,000, and you could put a key in his back and wind him up and make him go out there and assault a little old lady. Shit. Man,
He wouldn't have did that if you were out there. I know that much.
Hell no, I would have dogged the whole right side of his face out. He knows that. Like, fucking with me for Dolly means it's a dentist appointment coming straight after that. He knows that. Like, you fuck with me, homie, you finna lose some teeth, bro. Don't quit playing with these people. And he ain't even got his own money. Like, bro, you go to jail, you supposed to have the bail money in the console already. Not only that, man, bro, look, the woman abuser got bailed out by the hooker. I digress.
Damn.
The hooker bailed the woman beater out. You supposed to leave that man fucking sit. But no. Now, the hooker finna spring him. Thank you, Lip Lock. I love you, baby. And you know what I would never do to y'all? I would never put myself in a position to make y'all feel like you had to go bail me out of jail. I would never do that to you. I have restraint. It's what men have. It's what men have. And strong, great women, too. I'm through, man.
You do have restraint. And what did I tell you before? I was like, now this is a beef that I would wholeheartedly support. I don't even care. Like, normally I'm like, nah, don't even touch it. Don't even worry about it. Don't pay attention to them. Fuck them. They ain't worth it. Stay out of it. Da. Keep it pushing. And I seen that shit today and I was like, yeah.
Bro, you know what
I'm
happens?
down.
Let me tell you what happens, bro. So Dolly will come back and make a video. All you got to say to Dolly is, bro, you got a big sex offender red dot on your house. Like, forever. That's all I have to say to him. And then you can wind him up and he'll make videos about you for 90 fucking days and 90 fucking nights. And then when you decide to play with Dolly again, you be like, hey, bro, you still sit in the same tub and eat at the same table as a fucking incestuous sex offender you try to conceal from all of us, you habitual woman-beating piece of shit. And he'll say, yeah. And then he'll make videos about you for another 90 days and another 90 nights. For what? So I would ask any of you and all of you that support that bullshit over there, if you hear this part here, when you're laying down tonight, you got to ask yourself, the people that you support, what do they stand for? Do they stand for sex trafficking, burglary, strangulation, right? Marijuana cultivation, animal charges that suggest they torment, deprive, mutilate, and unalive? Come on, man. Gotta ask yourself. Check yourself. I don't expect none of you to say out loud what the fuck it is you got right here and right here. Because we can see it. And now the campaign for me will switch. Quentin got lots of help. I don't need to get involved in that. After tonight, I won't get involved in none of this. Now, what my aim is to make sure I can try to identify as many of the people over there to support that shit from coming over here and infecting me with it. I don't want it. I don't want your money. I don't want your views. I don't want your well wishes, your prayers. I don't want shit from you people. Stay over there. All thousands of you. Don't come around me, please. Keep my shit nice and tight. 300, 100, I don't care what it is. I don't want not one of them people around me. Period. Not one. I don't want none of the 1,000. I don't want none of that shit. Fizzle, I'm through.
Yeah, I agree. I'm through too. But that's pretty much what's wrong with everybody is you call somebody like that a king and a hero. I digress. And we shall digress together.
If you feel like you've seen a hero in the flesh tonight, disregard all of the heroes you've seen before. All of the people that run into burning buildings to get babies and cats and dogs and old people. Policemen that run to your house and come in the house to save you and they don't know what's going on. Disregard all of those people. Got a real made in America fucking action figure. Right?
Benny.
And his cohorts.
Don't you think that if you would be there and you snatched that aggressively out of Betty's hand, they would want you to be locked up?
You know they would.
You know they would. They'd be like, oh my God. For sure.
Let me tell you what. The way that I understand the statute in the Georgia law, outside of really where they were geographically on the property, as I understand it, if that lady had a pistol with the right to bear arms and that man had approached her like that, she could have shot that man. Let me tell you what, let Dolly try to aggress on a cop like that. What do you think would happen?
He ain't gonna be standing for too much longer.
They might smoke his bitch ass. So that could have been a justifiable shot, right? That's what we're really looking at here. That could have been very justified. You could have smoked him and left him gargling on the side of the street on the camera.
But that lady was no threat to him, so that's why he did it.
That's why. Yeah. Kicks dogs, mutilates dogs, or whatever it was he did, and picks on little old ladies. I can't make it up.
Doesn't mind being around people who harm children, and that's the only one left on the list is elderly abuse. So I mean, I wouldn't say that it's that far-fetched.
Bro, literally every single one of those losers has done something. I mean, even Bam Bam with his concealing and all of the bullshit. I mean, Bam Bam actually ordered liquor last night to the roadside. Instead of just getting it on the way, he got caught in a hot mic moment fucking ordering liquor for a party. And then you even got sleazy ass Olivia. This bitch gets caught on a hot mic catching a Tinder date. She lives in Florida, people. Jesus. She's in the car staying cool, swiping left or swiping right. And doesn't have the wherewithal and the couth to catch a hookup out of town without getting caught up on the fucking mic, man. I can't with these people. Anyways, I'm through. I do want to say a very special thank you to some of the faces that I've seen in here that weren't here before. And, I appreciate I'm it's not about sides. It's about behavior that is right or wrong. And as a gentleman that has been in some internet scenarios with women that looked a certain way, got a point. I mean, they pointed me out, right? So wasn't no police, no handcuffs, no bond, no bails, no nothing. This is a different situation. So Take a look at it. It's on the world stage now. And when you do all of this, you have to have a continuous train of thought, right? I mean, take this thing on back. Like, this guy is the one that put Molly Go Lightly chasing Summer Wells with a chainsaw. Remember? Do you guys remember that? When him and Molly were at war?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's when Dolly first went on my radar, because he put Molly's face on Leatherface chasing Summer with a chainsaw. Now she's bonding him out of jail. Oh, it's a beautiful circle, isn't it? I sure do appreciate all the new members, all the new faces. I tell you what, man, if it weren't for that, the people that I know can understand reality, the human right from wrong, people that are actually competent, people that could actually be jurors and render real justice. I sure appreciate your time this evening. Man, go spread it, right? You know how to spread it. You can get in places with these people, and you can corner them, and you can say things to them. And I don't even care today how you say it. Tomorrow, clean it up. Make it as tight and neat as you can tomorrow. The fact still remains. Look at the picture. Let's imagine for a minute you don't know the scenario, and you're just looking at it, and you're like, fuck, this dude's a piece of shit. Now, flash forward, you know all about this individual and the scenario. It's not too much different, is it? It's still a piece of shit. So I certainly really, really appreciate all of the contributions this evening. It's overwhelming both ways, right? To me, it's overwhelming that we even have to do this, right? And then to me, it's even more overwhelming that feeling as a man like you need to speak out and do this, that there will be women that are gratuitous, and it really, to me, it shows the resolve of the community, right? It shows that there is a clear cut divide between the people that we can visually see, and you can keep track of some of these people by their names. We got our YouTube ways, right? A lot of us can remember a substantial amount of names and profiles and pictures and put it all together, and just keep your eye out, because there are actually people in our community we know that are victims, and they supported this today. So you've got to ask yourself, are these people broken-minded and they're really victims that support this mess? Or are they actually not victims and they're just all liars? I don't know. I can't render a judgment on that. It's somewhere in between, or a little bit of all of it. But Fizzle, any last words? I know I've said it about 4 times, man. I know you've digressed.
No, I'm good.
I just didn't want to just cut off cold-hearted Cam. Please, y'all. Man, listen. And it's the old saying, like, if we knew better, we could do better. We know better. We know better. And these people know better too. If these people's competency were ever a question, they know the right. They know the difference between right and wrong. They know. They are aware. Okay? Anyways, I love all of you individually. Remember, the absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence. Man.
Good night.
Good night. Y'all know what to do.